Anyway, let's go! I guess this is the new, like, area? What's this? Jade. Well, oh, yes. Ah, yes. She is like a pure jade-like beauty. Gotta love you, jade-like beauties. I've read too many fucking, stories like this before. Where it's all about, Taoism and shit. And the celestial throne. Like, Chinese mountains? Wait, why am I stopping? The guards are dead. She's dead, Jim. These two characters I'm playing as are so fucking boring, though. Holy shit. They're gonna have to do some extra effort to, like, make me... What the hell? It's literally a floating seat? I thought it was, like, an error for a second, though. But... Alright, let's go. Oh. I do hope they improve these characters if they're going to include them in the next arc area. Because generally speaking, they were very uninteresting to me. Like, see, look, why the fuck are they not using their mouths? I mean, that sounds really disgusting, but why the hell not? Oh, give me a second, the cat wants to leave. Apologies, the cat has been replaced. But seriously, why are their mouths not moving? I thought it was an error, but now, like, before for just the instance I was in, but did they just forget? Or did they just say it was too, like, they're just too late? No, wait, the way they're moving? I think they just didn't care. Cool gun, though. I mean, guns are cool. Alright, I gotta fight people. And then her sister shows up and saves her. Oh my god. Damn, that fucking flap of skin there with that angle. I was about to say, what are they going to do to these two girls? Whew, whew. Leave these two girls alone. They might be very boring characters, but please. My god, I'm playing as shitty. Oh my god. I can't remember. The last time I played these was like fucking back in the day. Holy shit. Oh yeah, she can shoot, can't she? I can't remember that. I like that they had guns, but like, I've never had... Yeah, they're... Oh wait, can I use... No wait, I can't use the motorcycle. Bonk. Alright, so maybe the city's been destroyed, is what you're saying? Is that a robot? Oh fuck. Yeah, I didn't like her design either. I think the blue girl, she's only, it's interesting because she's only the main girl for the game, like app thing, just because they were sad and they wanted to make up for the fact they killed her. Which I think is pretty funny. They're like, I'm sorry, we're sorry we killed her, that she first existed as a girl to fall in love with, to then followed up with like her death to like establish the intensity and the dark danger of the world. Which is why Wuthering Waves is such a positive, like, you know, wish fulfillment kind of show. Oh my god, she has a teleport power? Damn, you gotta fucking torture that girl. Her life is gonna be like, damn. Holy shit, they have gravity powers? But yeah, like, it's the reason why the game is so, like, wish fulfillment-y and, like, oh, the good guys always win! And, like, at any rate, and it's, like, all like this, is because of the bad response they had from that early beta. Now, I don't know how bad it was, I never played it, but just conceptually, the idea of a darker story kind of sounds cool. Oh, Jade Tech shit. Of course, Jade Tech shit shows up. Gotta have you, Jade Tech. It's not a real game if there isn't Jade Tech. At least a real Chinese game, at least. I wonder if this is just going to be me back to playing the game normally, or am I going to be forced into more locked cutscene bullshit that you all are going to have to hang out with me? VOD watchers, my beloved. All four of you. I don't know how people sit through it, but the four of you do. God damn. I appreciate it. Shut up, Abby. Even Abby's not using anything. What's going on here? Please, make it stop. Why are they not using their mouths? It's just a smile. It's really creepy. Shut up, Abby. I fucking hate you. Greatest game ever. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not playing Tetris. Of a gacha game ever. Wuthering Waves. Oh, hey there, Cookie. Alright, there, Lay. Cider, of course. You've been credit farming since on Helldivers, a game that I have been watching from the sidelines, like Squidward watching from the top window, as SpongeBob and Patrick have a great time. Here in my cage of Wuthering Waves, there is no other game. There only is the waves that weather. And you may ask, you may think, but why, detective? Why would you play this game if you say these things? Because I made a promise. And I keep them. Also, it kind of became a habit, and at this point it's kind of Stockholm Syndrome, to the point where, yeah, in the moment I talk about how much I hate Wuthering Waves, but there's this really odd, it's like, ever since maybe Cheese's Quest, there's just this odd sense of like, I wonder what they'll do next. Even though they continuously fail for the most part. I just can't help it. Are the waves in the room with us right now? I'm looking, they're all around us. They're up in the corners. Although, speaking of things that may affect the weathering of these waves, I recently got the unfortunate news that I might get a job. Yeah, I know. There will be streaming still, but it might mean that times might change up a little bit. Yeah, I'm grabbing a local job. Need to get it. I know it sucks. I know. Are you scared as well? I got scared the moment I heard job as well. But yeah, I got an interview coming up. Got to go see him. See how that works out. How it is. The reality is, I know, but Cookie, streaming to 4 to 5 people every day and uploading videos that only get around 9,000 views, I believe, in recent one of these, ain't putting it on the table for the bills. But I did spend, this bit of time that I've been doing has been great for that. Great for like learning more about the system. I mean, I don't regret it, and it's not going to be a long. I don't think it's going to be like a full-time type thing. It's going to be shorter. At most, it might just mean the times might change around potentially, or some days might not have streams. Considering I went to a literal 5 days a week position, it won't be that bad. But yes, I know it sucks, I know. But it is what it is. You guys could have solved this if you just gave me all of your money all the time. Instead of that girl saying $5, I should have been saying at least $3,000. $3,000. But no, it is what it is. But I will still be here if it does work out. If the sad reality happens and they say, you know what, we want you to come in and do the works, and I just start crying in the middle of the interview room, and they're like, oh my god, you're so happy that you got the work, and I'm just like, yeah, so happy. But hopefully it won't change up too much. But I just got to make basically you know how I've talked about it in the past. I've talked about it in the past, but basically I am focused fully on trying to do content, and it has been a great fun type thing doing content, but I haven't reached where I wanted to get in the last 12 months. And what I wanted to try and get to was see if I could get anywhere near like one of those break-even points where, even if with my extreme frugality of like not trying to spend as much money at all, whether I could reach that point where my my income overcomes my costs. But unfortunately I couldn't reach there, so I'll have to do some work on the side to just make up the difference. But don't worry, I'll still be here, I'll still be playing games, and if possible, these times won't change. But if they do change, I will. I know I've made promises in the past and then done nothing because I'm a lazy motherfucker, but if it does come down to it, I will set up something or another to try and determine a good time for streaming that most people will be happy with. Because I know there are some people who do check out the VODs, as wild as that is to some people. I mean, who the fuck would watch me? I'm a goddamn sock. But I'll check out some stuff and maybe figure out some good times for everyone to show up and outside of if these times currently change. But, you know, we'll do it. Has your whaling and Nikkei finally... I must say this, and this is something I will stand on business. I have never whaled in a gacha game. I've never done it. I've never spent a single dollar from the first gacha games I've played to the big ones that I put a lot of time into. Never spent a single fucking dollar. The closest I came to, actually, let me think. I don't even think I have any merch for most gacha games. Like, I mean, I buy merch, and I have in the past, but I don't even think I might have some merch, because, like, you know, I put a lot of my merch back in my it's a lot of my merch is when I moved to where I am now. Back at my parents' place, I put a lot of my stuff back into storage, so there might be some merch from some gacha games in there, but generally speaking, no. So aside from that, never spent a dollar on a gacha game in my life. I know. Impressive, isn't it? Impressive. I have the ability to look at the jiggling ass cheeks of a Nikkei girl and say, you know what? I'm not going to pay for that. I'm just going to watch it. To be fair, though, once I started playing... it's been a long time since I've played gacha games with that kind of in unending need to, like, do every little detail and every little side quest to the point where it's, like, taking up my life as a job. So, I think there's a reason why I haven't really spent any money I just don't try to complete gacha games. I don't try and go like, yes, I am 100% finished. All of the side content is done. I have done all the event content. No, I don't do that. But it has been a good run of content, and you know, even if I must join the workforce, don't think that I will simply just enter a cubicle and forget that everyone else exists and become the most boring, uninteresting person ever. I will still be the most boring, uninteresting person ever, but I will still stream. But anyway, enough looking at Rover's enormous tits from this. Actually, no, damn. You know, every time I look at Rover, I'm just impressed. I will say though, having recently, like, well, seeing all the stuff about, I see a lot of stuff about Wuthering Waves now on my Twitter timeline, and man, there is a fuckload of people on Twitter that just complain endlessly about this game. Like, you don't really expect it, but you gotta remember that people can be really fucking dumb. Like, I saw people saying, like, the gacha game is, of Wuthering Waves, the Harlem game, like your dumb gacha games. Wuthering Waves is not like that. It's like, what the how are we playing the same game? I have to assume, like, you know, it's a struggle that I have. When I see people being really fucking stupid, I struggle to not think, oh, they must be, like, joking for, like, you know, just trolling purposes. Like, they'll say stuff that is, like, very clearly wrong, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you're just saying that because you want, like, attention, right? You know? Like, you're just doing it because, you know, you want attention, you want people to pay, look at you, that kind of thing. Oh, fuck, I can't go up there. Like, I can only assume that, but, like, my god, some of the people out there, like, there's got to be some of them that are actually realistic in their belief systems. It scares me that they exist. All right. What? Leave the archive? But I'm already out of the archive. I don't think there's something Twitter doesn't complain about. True. It's just kind of more shocking that you kind of get this, like, look into the fact that there are people with such low IQ in the universe. Like, for example, think y'all have been here with me. And, you know, I know that I'm like a premier gooner who focuses on fucking Rover's side boob with an undying desire. But, like, there are people out there who look at this game and say it's not sexualized. There are people out there who look at these characters and say, oh, they're not romantically interested in the Rover. Like, how can they exist? It's, I said it before, but it's like fucking looking at something and just saying that it's not what it is. You know? There's a red boat and you just say, nah, it's blue. Like, how can you do that? And I think what it comes down to is there are some trollers, but I think there are some people out there that are so ashamed that, like I've said in the past, they're so ashamed of liking games that are like Wuthering Waves, or don't want to be associated with games that have sexual elements or shipping elements because they've like personally said bad things about those kinds of things. And they're so ashamed and the cognitive dissonance is so high that they can only get by just refusing its existence. Just saying it, oh, it's not true, it's not real, it's not true, it's not real, that kind of thing. Yeah, social media has disillusioned me about the average. Yeah, I think, yeah, 100%. For example, the whole thing with the women recently, who were like, I saw some of the women's, like, the arguments about, like, how that girl who murdered her, that woman who murdered her children and then jumped out a fucking window and became, like, disabled, because she's a fucking idiot who can't even kill herself properly. Yeah, I like that. You know what? Whenever I see that shit, where someone like, oh yeah, I'm gonna suicide my family, but then like I don't actually die, I like fuck up the suicide part, I laugh. Fuck you. You don't get to run away from the consequences like a fucking coward. Nah, you can get on TV for the rest of us to laugh at and be like, wow, you're a fucking piece of shit. And then we can all like look at it and be like, oh, but you know. That whole shit, that shit, going back to my point is, that showed me, with people talking about that, like how actually brain broken people are out there, how like low the IQ people out there, that they would actively look at that woman who killed all of her kids and then turn around and say, self-defense, that 5-year-old was coming at her with a scary plastic knife he got from his Play-Doh set. Yeah, that was a litmus test. It is a litmus test. I straight up said this. My friend sometimes, like, you know, my friend the other day, my friend was like, told me, he's like, oh, what are some red flags that if you talk to a woman? And like, this didn't come up, but if I saw on like a profile of like a woman I was talking to, or like someone I was interested in, and I saw like pro that Lindsay woman or whatever, I would be like, oh, okay. Yeah, fucking step back. That is the biggest red fucking flag ever. There are red flags out there, and some flags that are like, you know, kind of neutral, where it's like, okay, it could fall anyway, you know, you deal with someone like, something like that. But like, someone actively saying, yeah, the woman who killed her 3 kids in a rage was totally a small bean that never would have hurt anybody's. Like, and like, it was all the husband's fault. The husband or the father that she, like, fucking sent away by saying, hey, can you do some errands? And then while he was gone, murdered his children? Because, to be honest, I don't know, she deserves to be called a mother at that point. Oh, hey, hello, Arctic. Sean Head said that if your woman is on the side of the killer... Oh, 100%! Like, I haven't watched the Sean Head video about the thing, but that's just straight up. Like, it's like, there are things out there that you can have a discussion with someone and like, you know, they might have, you know, you gotta understand this. Not everyone has all the information about a topic. Like, you can understand why someone might be in a position if they don't have all the information. Literally 90% of politics is like cutting out part of the information you don't want your people to hear about. So you can, to like, you know, try and get everything to be easy for them to follow. So I was like, you can understand why some people would not have like, would have some bad ideas without having the full information. You can talk, you can overcome things, we can just discuss things, it is what it is. But someone who has looked at the fact that because like, it's so cut and dry for the woman killer. Yes. Because Lindsay, I think its name is Lindsay, she actively admitted she killed the kids. Everyone has said she killed the kids and all that shit. And there are still these fucking absolute loons of women and some men who just go absolute fucking crazy about it. So I straight up think that like it's the biggest red flag. anyone who believes in that, it's not even a conversation at that point. Like, what is there to fucking say if they have even the basic information that's out there about the topic? Like, the first thing you ask, like, after they say, oh, I think she did nothing wrong, you say, okay, let me just make some baselines here. Do you think, did she kill the kids? Yeah? Oh, okay. It was definitely her. Yeah, you understand that? You understand she admitted to it? You understand she tried to kill herself to try and get away from it because this was a big old revenge plot? Because she's a fucking lunatic? Well, actually, no. I don't like calling people lunatics. There are very nice lunatics out there. I really hate... This might be like a bit mean to say, but I hate the tendency of people to go, oh, you murdered a bunch of people, or you killed some people, oh, you clearly have mental issues, a little mental depression. Fuck you. There are plenty of people out there with fucking mental illness and shit, and they get through their lives and they struggle and they to get to like manage the difficulties that they live with, and a lot of them don't fucking murder people. I hate the tendency of like, oh, some guy who's like a drinking alcohol and like he's like a little bit of a whack-a-job who would go around town and act like crazy a bit and shit, and then he murdered a bunch of people. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just his mental depression. No, he was a rabid dog and he should have been put down. So, okay, it's just that I feel like saying, oh, it's all mental issues feels like a cop-out, and it really fucks over with the elements of it. Because in the current world we're in, almost every single act of murder can be in like ways, if you just play around with the words, called, oh, it's a mental break. Oh, what's that? Murdered his wife? Mental break. What's that? Serial killer? Oh, it's just a bit of a mental break, guys. Fucking, some people are just evil. Fuck them. I understand that mental health is a very serious thing, and we can have a serious discussion about like what you could do to help certain things or reduce certain things from happening. But there is a time and a place, and that happens before someone murders 3 kids. I just hate how it feels like you're trying to justify it, you know? Like, oh yeah, it's, like, it's fine. She was just having a little bit of a moment, so she's allowed to have her kids killed. She just had a bit of a moment. She's a soft little being otherwise, guys. Yeah, just the fly in the soup of such a nice person murdering her children. Anyway, what are you guys saying? I'm getting too deep into complaining about that bitch. But the point being is, there's a lot of dumb people in the world, and like the internet really shows you that they exist. On the goonery denial point, I think it is that some people fall in love with stories and words and finally find something they genuinely enjoy and they want to talk about with their friends and family, but they know that if they did it shamelessly, it would be social suicide for circles. Yes, that is a good correct position to say this, Ida. There is a lot of people out there who really like a game or a story or an anime, and then they struggle to talk about it because it's like, oh, okay, I want to talk. Let's say, I don't know, what's something. Nikkei is a good example. You might really like Nikkei's story, and you'll really like it. They like the world, the story. It's a quite interesting world. Or even Girls Front Line, because Girls Front Line has elements of this. And then you need to go, oh, how do I show this? Oh, wait. Oh, look at all the ass jiggling. Oh, wait. Look, when you get damaged in Girls Front Line, like the clothes come off, or the fucking, like, you know, the big old, look, let's play with feet parts of the various animation elements. So they try and deny it. Yeah, it is. They want to share it. They want to be like, I love this, but the shame, yeah, it does really definitely come into it. I would agree with it. Arrowhead limited super credits you can find on maps. Just really? Wait, they did? I didn't know about the, I don't know about the, super credits thing. I didn't know you couldn't, there's a limit to farming them. That sucks. Well, it is what it is. Can't talk about liking Mushoku Tensei without liking, starting an actual war. Yeah, it depends on who you talk about it. Honestly, I find that a lot of people who have liked anime for a long time generally don't care. They're like, oh yeah, Mushoku Tensei, that's great. That's because those people have lived in a world with High School DxD and, like, you know, High School of the Dead and Ishizoku reviewers. Like, they'll laugh and talk about those things. Like, I miss the days where you could make jokes about things and like that. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei is a good example of that. I saw people like talking about some emotional scene that was recently in Mushoku Tensei, and all they could go is like, it's the Diddy show, the emotional moment with the Diddy show. Like, Oh man, COVID was a true disaster, and it wasn't for the loss of human life. It was for the fact there's a bunch of motherfuckers online now and in anime circles that really, really, really should have just stayed watching the football games, if you know what I mean. Did I watch Bunny Girl Senpai? No, actually. Strangely, I do know generally what happens, but like I just couldn't get into it. I tried watching it, but I was like, it was during the time where like a clear straight romance show bored the fuck out of me, and then I got spoiled by people talking about it, because like it's like this. I might have watched Bunny Girl Senpai if it wasn't for the fact that every other fucking day someone just posts exactly what's happening in Bunny Girl Senpai. They would post exactly what happens in the show. And same with Mushoku. Mushoku, I have been spoiled for everything despite having only watched one episode of that show. I've watched one episode, and I'm confident that I could give you a 60 to 70% accurate recreation of the general overview of like the story narrative start to finish. Thank you, Twitter. Very cool. The banter was, yeah, I should have, I know that like what I should have done is I should have gone into it, and I probably would have got up to that part and I would have enjoyed it. It is what it is, though. I think I really need to follow my own advice and censor, well, not censor. I need to block off certain anime terms on my Twitter or something, so I don't pay attention to those. So then I wouldn't get spoiled. Mushoku is kind of like Little Caesars. It's great when you don't have a bitch in your ear screaming at you for watching it. Yeah, 100%. I think there's always going to be some people like that. Like, obviously, let's be honest. I've made fucking a video on Fate Zero. I've made videos on Yojo Senki. All of these things generally have their haters. There are people out there who will call you, say, like a Nazi, for example, if you like Yojo Senki. They will just straight up say, you are a neo-Nazi. You want to kill all the Jews or something like that. If you enjoy Yojo Senki. Why? Don't know. Because we could pull it apart. But the point is they're stupid. And there's a lot of stupid people out there who associate just even liking something or enjoying something that is fictional in like a story with, oh, immediately you're some sort of horrible monster. And Mushoku, though, is so annoying, though, with the amount of people that go on about it. And not to mention the weird fucking fights. This is the other one. So there's in Mushoku, there's the weird fucking fights between like the weird like touristy people who are like, oh my god, Diddy blood, and just endlessly like shit about that with Mushoku. And then there's the people who are like, for some reason, there's like a weird rivalry between Mushoku fans and RE0 fans. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think this is the most annoying part of the poison that is online. Because naturally, you kind of bring yourself to compare certain things. Like gacha games, or especially gacha games, they're quite similar, or, you know, big TV shows, or big anime. Naturally, you'd compare them. Just like in the back of your head, you're like, oh, I like this more than that, or I like this less than this, and that kind of thing, and you think about it a bit. But somehow, that is transformed in the social media online scape into endless fucking warfare, where they will actively go out of their way. Oh, what's that? An episode released for the show, and it's apparently getting very good praise. No, wait a minute. That might mean people might vote down my show. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to make 8 accounts. I'm going to vote it down to 0 stars, guys, because my entire fucking life and all of my self-worth is tied up in whether or not online fucking review sites have a higher star rating for my show versus their show. It's so fucking pathetic. Holy shit, it's like pathetic. Ugh. What I like about Mushoku is the huge amount of lore that there is, and how, and I'm sure you noticed, but the author spent 2 years writing the novels. Yeah, the lore is one of the better things. I think isekai novels really suffer with the lore, especially because they all, well, as everyone knows, Mushoku is one of the earliest and most popular isekai novels. Not the starter, but definitely the most popular that started up a trend, even though it took a long time to get animated. which is why it's probably like it is. But a lot of ones that came after it, or copycats, really had this most bog standard, like, welcome to Isekai, where we have elf and dwarf and harem girl, and there's the empire of humans, and then the elf people, oh, they live in the forest, they don't like humans very much, and dwarf live in mountain. Oh, and here is your standard medieval town with cobblestone wall around it. I'm like, holy fucking shit, this is boring. I mean, or like, you know, like fucking cookie cutter to the extreme. People misconstruing liking something as supporting something bad is really fucking annoying. Oh, 100%. Like, as a YouTuber, obviously, I see a lot of comments, and for the most part, YouTube, just for reference, YouTube does have a weird thing. I try to avoid it, but YouTube tries to censor comments. Not that other people can't see it, that I can't see it. I don't even know it's doing it. It'll like be like, oh, we don't want to show you this comment because like it's like mean and you might hurt your mental health. And for some people, maybe that's true, but there are people out there who will come onto some of my things and they will say like the most like stupid, dumbass things and be like, I know what you are. You made a joke about X or Y. That means you're this and that. You're fucking the worst person ever. These motherfuckers exist, and they're the most annoying people you can imagine. The most annoying people. And you know, I like to think that they're trolls, but they can't all be trolls, is the sad reality. Here is another cool info. Pal World, the devs in charge was a massive girls frontline fan before joining the team. Oh, you know, that's fair. Girls frontline is great, and you know, I mean, probably why all the pals have guns. Maybe we should tie down Detective and force him to watch all of the shows he's been spoiled on. Fuck me, that would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? God. That's gonna be hard though, because there are a lot of shows that I've been spoiled on that I haven't seen. Bunny Girl Senpai is one, Mushoku Tensei is another. RE0, I only got up to near the end of season 2? Wait, no, was it 2 or 3? Well, with two anyway. And I got upset that, minor spoiler, but, in vague terms, Subaru, fucking forgave someone. He forgave someone that I didn't think he should forgive, and I really hated that scene, and it fucked me up. He forgave someone that I was like, oh, this isn't vengeance? You don't want to follow through on your vengeance? And the whole show pretended like, yeah, why are you mean to her? And I was like, what the fuck is wrong? What do you mean? And I hated that it did that, and it just completely made me hate it, and I just left it. I know that sounds petty, but it is what it is. And since then, I have seen a lot of stuff, and I've been spoiled so much for RE0 as every episode comes out. I have been trying to get back into it, but every time I go to get into it, I've got like, oh, I've got editing to do. And then when it's not editing, I'm like fucking just off doing some other bullshit. So it's so annoying. Like, there's only so much fucking time in the goddamn day. But yeah, if I was to sit down and watch all the shows that I've been spoiled for, it would be a long fucking road. Yeah. There's just plenty of shows that I know of and I've been spoiled for. But Mushoku, I don't think I'll ever sit down to watch, because literally every fucking good important scene has been put on Twitter, and everyone complains and screams about it. There's no way I could escape it at this point. I literally got, okay, to be fair to Mushoku, I would have stopped watching, would have censored all of the mention on Twitter and then watched it if it wasn't for the fact that almost immediately I was spoiled for the ending of all of the novels. I was like, what the fuck? Hence the kidnapping. True. Fair. First you gotta find me though. Where do you think I live? Ha! You'll never find me in my special location. Yes. Alright. Sorry, I had to take a moment. There's a cat here, I'm patting his cat. He got in before I could close the door, so I'll have to put him out in a minute when he gets annoyed, but he likes to sit there and sleep behind me. Alright. But enough complaining about the greater world. But look, I'm looking, speaking of the complaining though, I will say this. Look forward to the people that, if the video on Wuthering Waves I do gets like anywhere near popularity or virality to the point where people watch it, look forward to the people who refuse to read getting upset at me for saying, oh, you're just a Genshin fan who hates Wuthering Waves. You're a Genshin simp. You hate Wuthering Waves. You're just saying me. I can't believe. I'm like, I fucking hate those people. I fucking hate. Like, I can hate multiple things. It's not a fucking zero-sum game. I fucking hate those people. Bro, I'm not in your fucking war. You can go to the front and fight with the fucking Genshin simps all day. I'm not in the war. I have no dog in this race. I'm hating for purely real reasons. In my heart, they are reasons. It's not a game of like, if I put your game down, my game will get more popular. No. I'm hating for realism. Not realism, sorry. I'm hating for the realest reasons. You know? Just be careful. But detective, if we come for you, it's like a fan meeting. I'd be down for it. Could I bring my plate carrier to Australia? Probably not. You'd get in trouble by bringing anything even remotely resulted into a gun here. I believe recently some guy got arrested for using being banned. He was like a gang member, and to be honest, this was probably just they wanted to get him for something. He used an air gun that was at a carnival fair that he was using to get a stuffed toy for his daughter, and the police arrested him, and he's going to go away for 15 years. Welcome to Australia! It's a fucking scum world here. Alrighty though. Not the guns, the vest. No, I think no, even if... Honestly, I'm not even kidding. I know how to play carriers. I know what it is. And I'm throwing it out there. They won't let it in. Because even defensive things like that you might think, oh, well, you can use this. No. They won't let it in. They'll say that you're planning to do bad thing and it's gun related, so bad. It's straight up not allowed. Nothing is allowed like that. Australia is the most nanny state of nanny state motherfuckers. I hate it so much. I'm like, oof, it's angry. Okay, don't get me started complaining about my own country. It's never going to end. Anyway, to China. China. I wish to see the woman with the sword fantasy. Bad things for bad people. I'm part of the good guys. Don't worry. According to Australian government, if you have associated with a gun, you're bad, girl. Oh, you serve for Alice Riggs. Oh, speaking of, I was playing Zomboid last night. I played a little Zomboid off stream, and I played a mod where you start in a fucking giant goddamn underground facility. It's awesome. I'm really excited to play it. I was thinking of playing it on stream, but I've been playing it off stream just as a relaxing game between editing. It's pretty fun. Anyway, oh my god, they're looking for me. Why is it? Because they're going to rape. I'll stop. When you hear enough people making rape jokes, it gets stuck in your head. It's like, stop it. I hate people. Stop getting it. It's not my fault. Bid me farewell? Where is everyone going? Yeah, I know, because I'm going to like, you know, Professor Mornay, you really should have made your chance. Like, I can't believe none of you took me to like, back to your rooms. You are terrible groomers. You are inefficient groomers. Low tier, level 1 groomers. Don't worry, I understand. Yep, you're all going to be waiting here. I know what's going to happen. At the end of Wuthering Waves, the very fucking end, we're going to spend a 10-minute period showing off every single character and region coming up to a giant fucking Avengers Endgame fight against a giant monster in the sky. And I know you'll be there, Mornay. I'm aware of that. I'll see you in 3 to 5 years, when the game finally reaches its epic conclusion. Did you know you can sleep with the Nikkeis? I believe the Nikkeis have... I believe there's some parts that like imply that, and I believe some of the side events you definitely have sex and have kids with them. Like that, there's that one with the thing, but I haven't played that side event because I kind of don't play the side events. I know that sounds stupid, but it is what it... Like it is what it is. The central government doesn't want you to know this. The central government is so silly. I have an entire part of my script for Nikkei because there is there's kind of a mess of things for a mess of script where I talk about at length that I think it's wrong for the Nikkeis to even be considered not human. It's not like they were like robots. Like, it's one thing for dolls. Like, dolls aren't humans. Yeah, sure. Dolls are online? Sure. Why would you move them? Like, I get it. They're not human. The Nikkeis are totally just humans with extra steps. They're literally better than humans. They can live longer, have fucking crazy augmetics, have, like, powers, could, like, die and come back to life. Bro, they're just cyborgs. Cyborgs, like, I know, like, the whole thing is they use the word Nikkei as, like, a kind of like they're, like, pejorative, like, oh, they're not real humans, but I'm like, I just disagree with it. I just straight up disagree. This is not an ethical position of, like, the Nikkeis deserve rights. No, I'm just like, bro, they're just a human that you put a bunch of nanites in and gave a cool fucking robot body. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Anyway. So, okay, so, yeah, this is we're leaving.
安心して旅に出てください。交流か。同行できるのは惜しいな。またの機会に訪れるとしよう。
Koryu, that's what they say in the Japanese. I don't know what Hongalong is what I'm gonna have to say in the English, I guess. That's the most annoying part of my script for Wuthering Waves. Every time that they say something, I've got the Japanese voice acting version in my head, not the actual version. So, you know, it goes to fucking hell.
何か入りようとあらば、いつでも連絡せよ。
Alright, Yuki, as soon as I leave this thing, like I get around the corner, I'm sending you a message saying, I'm so alone, if only I had feet pics.
交流から戻ったら、また向こうの土産話を聞かせてもらおうかな。
I'm sorry, Luke, I'm not going to talk to you again, you're a man. So, I'll never... Like...
暇な時はメッセージを送ってくる。
I'm sorry, Luke, I'm just not going to send you a message. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. You're a nice enough guy. I'm sorry, I'm not sending you any messages.
ありがとう。
In fact, I'm probably not going to send messages to anyone.
行ってくるよ。
Alright.
そういえば、ルシラーが何か特別な手配をして。
Oh my god, Lucia's going to have a special... Finally, the special lesson with Lucia. I mean, after she, oh my god, I'm remembering the fucking fact that the goddamn... I actually told some friends the other day about the fact that Wuthering Waves had a quest where they launch a rocket from inside a cave, and it blew my mind, and I kept talking about it with friends. I'm like, they just think, this sounds like the dumbest game ever, why do you play it? And I'm like, you know, I don't even know it anymore. I don't even know anymore. Via the nymph, they're enslaved. I know they're enslaved via nymph, but that doesn't change the fact that they're human. Like, I know that, like, the other humans are scared, but I think it's a stupid concept. Honestly, if I was in the central government, I know that the why they're doing it, but the Nikkei central government probably should go down the path of everyone gets turned into cyborgs. Like, why not? Like, I didn't, because okay, just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that Nikkei's a bad story or written badly. I'm just saying that, like, let's think of this. You have a human government system that are terrified of these Nikkeis or want to control them and look down on them. So they use the nymph. The nymph controls them. Why the fuck do they let themselves just grow old and die? Why don't they just turn themselves into Nikkei? I thought the bigger issue would have been that the government was filled with human male Nikkeis that essentially just infinitely control the place because they can't die. Like, they have an eternal, like, autocratic system almost that develops out of the fact that the upper crust of the inside, you just won't fucking naturally die. But instead they go in this other direction where, like, there's an entire subclass of the military and, like, slave class almost, which, with varying levels of, like, consideration, that just kind of exist eternally being recycled. And I'm like, my brain kind of just went, I can understand why there would still be, like, some human, you know, supremacists and stuff. But why doesn't the society just embrace cybernetic augmentation like fucking Cyberpunk at that point? Don't forget what they did to the Goddess God. I know what they did. I'm just saying it just doesn't make sense to me that they wouldn't do it. Like, okay, let's be honest here. You think that any of the current government people in our world right now who had access to fucking to turn into Nikkei type things that could, like, live forever would not do it? The nymph would go in the other people. The politicians would get no nymph. That's how it would be. And you don't tell me anywhere else. That's how it would fucking be, and you know it. But you know, it is what it is for the members of its story. I just think that element is a little bit at odds, because I can accept them all being hot, cute women just for the sake of it. I just don't get why I just don't get why they don't do it themselves. I think a better excuse would have been like make it so only women could have been Nikkeis. I know they haven't really outwardly said that unless I haven't seen that in the lore. But I don't know. I know they haven't said that outwardly in the lore, at least that I've seen. But maybe saying that only women could be Nikkeis might have terrified some of the military. But then you would have had like a male sexist thing, maybe, or like something. There's got to be something that defines it. I'm not sure what it would have been. But it's as it is, it's something you just need to ignore. It's one of the few things, because like I can accept things. Like for example, for Girls Frontline having a bunch of girls with frilly outfits using guns from like literally centuries ago against super advanced robots. It's like this is silly, but I accept it for what it is for the purpose of like the story. Otherwise, it would just be all, if like we went so super serious, it would just be a bunch of fucking same model robots, no intelligence whatsoever. They'd all like act the same, no personality, and they'd all look exactly the same as each other. Like that's not fun. I get that there's things you have to give up for that, yeah, Nikkei. But I accept that. But Nikkei's one with the Nikkeis are like belittled and not considered human, and the fact that the entire upper class doesn't all become Nikkeis is the one thing that is a little too far for me when it comes to that plot element. All right, let's watch this little cutscene. We're leaving. Oh my god, the gang's all here. Look, who is it? It's gotta be all. Ah, yes. Damn, that's all. Some of the best girls in it. Chisa, my beloved Chisa, my beloved Chisa. I mean, I like all of them, but beloved Chisa. Oh my god, she touched me! I'm scared. Also, the screen is flickering again. Fuck. Fuck my graphics card. I hate you. No, I don't want to come back here. I hate the soul skin monsters. They're so cringy. God, I love you so much, Chisa. God, I love you so much. Good lord. Are they putting like romance scenes around? Well, these are all good. How can people look at this and say it's not a harem game? What the fuck is wrong with them? Like, legitimately. What the fuck is wrong with people who say this isn't like a romance, like all about romance? Are they like stupid? Like, are they dumb? Yeah, I didn't go to class once though. Actually, no, I went to class exactly once. I went to class exactly once, found the hottest baddie in class, and then like went and picked her up. That was literally it. You know, one thing that's shocking though? The biggest shocking thing? They didn't reveal that I started the school. They didn't reveal that the rover was the one who started the school. We don't have to. Oh my god, she's so cute! She's so cute! Sigurka! Don't fuck with the graphics card. Do you see the prices? No, I know. I just hope it fixes itself, and it does. Occasionally the flickering stops, and that's what matters. I didn't even do an exam. Okay, the voice as desynced, but holy. There's some sort of like delay now, but they're all very cute. Oh god, they're all so cute! Oh my god. My harem really loves me. Honestly, all three of those girls were the ones that mattered. Well, not all three, but all the girls there were probably my favorite. Little cutscene, oh, goodbye. Oh, somebody's giving my balls. Chisa! Chisa's so good. Oh my god, Chisa. I cannot get over how cute Chisa is. As much as everyone's like, Ameth, I'm like, no! Chisa. Kyuki's cute as well. Like, I like the designs of these characters. Big Tits gets -points for launching a rocket inside a cave. Ameth is great for singing. I love her.
それじゃ
Her story was also the best one, probably. The Wuthering Waves has done.
またいつか
On a larger scale, at least.
スタート落ち学園
I'm just surprised. The only surprising things is, one, we didn't become the president. We didn't reveal that Star Torch was actually made by us. I think there was a semi-reveal, but never confirmed that we were the original pilot of the robot. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah. Dania, and the other thing is, like, Dania's thing wasn't a one-off quest. It's like, we're gonna meet her again in the future type of quest, as opposed to anything else. Like, anyone who says she's actually dead, no one's ever really gone. Come on, let's be fucking honest. Are they gonna have a little Dania moment? Is it gonna be a Dania? Where I think, or are we gonna go straight to the next area? Oh, I'm in Jizza. I'm in Jizza. Oh my god, we're back in chapter 1. Oh god, I'm back in chapter 1. No. I'm ending it. Oh, I can't. It's a fucking pond. Of course, it's a pond. Now I have wet boots. Oh, I'm back in chapter 1. I hate it. Chad, game, please. You don't want me to remember this place, game. Please, you don't want me to remember this place. No. Anyway, let me read the chat to forget that we're in chapter 1. GFL's explanation for exclusively girl bots makes sense generally. IOP, GFK, marketing employer, or Persica being weird. The vast majority of the T-dolls were once military use, basically just robots, resulting in after World War II, 3 people didn't trust nor ever want to be near T-dolls. I think okay. Okay, let's be honest here. If we want to be a real side, if we want to be a real person who's like, this doesn't make logical sense.
よし
Why does Car 98 have a big fancy puffy dress on a battlefield? That doesn't seem very logical for a doll. Let's say she's a female doll. Yep, sure. We've just taken her from a civilian thing. We're giving her upgrades. Fair enough. She was originally a civilian doll. She's coming over at a military. She wasn't designed for military initially. We've done an upgrade kit on her. Sure. Why is she still got her puffy fucking like big like fucking fluffy puffy dress there? It's stupid. She shouldn't have it. They should all have the same uniform. 2, why have they got million-year-old weapons? Okay, you argue. Oh, we can only give them certain weapons. Sure, all right. Why have they all not got the standardized same weapon? Well, because that's not fun. And Persica designed only some of those dolls. Not all of them. Persica designed some of those dolls. In the end, it doesn't make sense, but it's still fun. With gacha games, especially with Girls Frontline, you just need to fucking accept that the girls who are military dolls, who used in like the trenches, are wearing frilly outfits, and they're only like fighting with like a gun from like, you know, the pirate era. Like, that's the kind of shit you just accept. Someone is fighting with a trapdoor Springfield on that front line in Ukraine, and that's just how it is. You just gotta accept it. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. It doesn't make sense if you try and go deep into it. You need to just accept it. Looking good is half the battle. Pretty much. Pretty much. I get like the reasons for like some of the societal thing. Just the logic of being in the battle for Girls Frontline is very silly and goes out the window if you try to go too deep. But you need to just accept it for what it is, really. That's like part of the suspension of disbelief things. You just got to suspend your disbelief that someone would be allowed would run a military PMC with a bunch of fucking dolls that are designed for military use, or at least were originally civilian use, then converted to civilian use, to military use, that wouldn't all have the same outfits, the same weapons, and the best weapon they could legally have, yet they don't. It's just frilly outfits and guns that are 5 centuries old all the way down. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Real shit. Someone fighting with a well-rodded... Yeah, exactly. Well-rod's out there being like, yeah, I'm gonna get someone in this modern battlefield with me well-rod. Like, it is... Like, come on. Anyway, wait, I'm getting distracted. It's not that I hate those things. It's just that that's something I can accept. The only reason I brought it up before... Okay, look, she's here. I fucking hate you. Go away. go away. You're like, look at her. Guys, oh, forgot to mention. There was a part of this video that you wouldn't see because I played where I ended the stream last time. I forgot to mention this, I'm so stupid. Where I ended the stream last time, I couldn't go out of that area to get some recording some other area, and it went on for about like 3 minutes in like a flashback area where this girl and the other girl that has like absolutely no personality, they went off down to a thing. They realized that all the people were missing from some village, and then they got attacked by monsters. They were endless, and the one with like the blue color scheme, Yang, I think, made this girl go away and saved her life and tried to fight on her own. That's the TLDR of like exactly what the fuck happened over there. So, you know, but I'm going to attach it to the VOD so the VOD get to see it. Anyway, let's see. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm back in chapter 1. Can we leave quickly?
知ってるか父さんの件もう何日も経つって
聞いたヤンヤンちゃんが
Yang Chan is dead? Oh my god. I understand what they're saying.
前書から何の説明もないしな
No explanation.
今週は相変わらずだな
Yeah, terrible.
懐かしい匂いがするぞ
Will the quality of the writing also fall with being back here? Well, is that what's gonna happen?
だけど
I mean, the fact that Abby's more involved really disgusts me already.
ヤンヤンの手紙に書いてあったことと関係してる
Oh my god, there was some shit going
そうだ
down.
ななんでみんなあんなに暗い顔してるんだ
They don't look that
こ
upset to
んな
me.
にいい天気なのに
It's because you're here, you stupid fucking fetal alcohol having rat.
まずは
I hate you so much.
探そう
I wish I could put you in a pot and boil you. Oh, it's one of the girls whose names I've forgotten. Like, legitimately forgotten her name. Everything from chapter 1 has been deleted. Is it the one of the girls, or is she someone else? Is there someone I know? Is this someone I should know? I think it is.
漂白者さん帰ってきてたんですか
Okay, I guess it is someone I know. Long time no see. Hide the fact that I don't know her name. Zenny? What kind of fucking name is Zenny?
よ
It's...
かった漂白者さんがいればきっと事件も解決します
Duh,
ヤン
yes,
ヤン
because...
さんとシカさんのことを聞いて戻ってきてくれたんですね
Of course, naturally. Naturally, you've heard about this fact. I come back and everyone immediately assumes I'll solve everything, because one of the defining traits of every character in Chapter 1 is they all want to suck the dick of the rover so fucking hard. What happened?
聞いてないんですか
I feel like there's like that sounds like I'm being like, oh, I hate harem game. No, it's so fucking just annoying. I hate these characters. They were written so badly back then. That's why I don't even remember this girl. So Chix is unconscious and Yang Yang's missing. Alright, so...
オリエ
It's funny because I saw her standing in like the open area as I walked through, which was very hilarious.
はい私も最近知ったばかりですが締め切りを過ぎても絵の催促に来ない依頼人がいて
So basically they went on a mission and got fucked up.
聞いて回ったらその人だけじゃなくて何人もの人が行方不明になっていること
Oh
が
my
分かって
god, people are being kidnapped. Epstein. I blame Epstein. Tell me the ages of the missing right now.
シカさんとヤンヤンさんがその事件を調べていたんですでも2日前に街を出てからシカさんだけが重傷の状態でユキの人たちに襲われてヤンヤンさんは
Apologies.
帰ってきませんでした
Watch her inject sodium cyanide into your subcutaneous body fat. Why? And thank you for the blessing. I know. So,
私
oh
が
my
知ってい
god.
るのはこれだけです巡礼書にも記
Don't
入
worry,
あった
I'm
んです
gonna go
が
talk to like the person who can apparently see the future in the city, but like doesn't stop these events. That's one of the things they never did a very good job of in the city. The leader of this city can see the future.
最悪な状況を考えなくてもいいと思うぞ
You gotta see, like, they can see the fucking future in this city, the leader, and continues to fuck up. Just continues to fuck up. Like, endlessly.
きっと無事だ
Shut the fuck up, Abby, I hate you so much.
心配しないで
Oh, look at that hover
あり
hand.
がとうオリエ十分助かったよ
Oh my god, don't worry, girl, I got it from here.
あとは 私に任せて。
Damn straight, leave it to me.
それじゃあ行くよ。
If there's a woman missing, I'm gonna go solve that problem. Right, bye, woman.
さん、どうか必ず。
Yeah, I'll find woman. I'm very good at finding women. I'll find women in. Oh, it's nighttime now.
者、我たちはこれから。まずは根子のところへ行こう。
All right, let's go talk to the one who can see the future. Why are you breathing so hard, bro? What the fuck, bro? Oh wait, can I go up there? Wait. Yeah, I gotta get up there. How do I get up there? Oh, I'll just fly. I forgot that I can fly. How do I go up? There we go. Fly! I keep forgetting I can fly all the time. This is way better than Genshin. Like legitimately. I mean, I know I said I wasn't supposed to do this, but some of these elements are so much better than like a lot of the other gacha games. Why Wuthering Waves gets the open world pass and like combat pass from me. Oh wow, there's a girl with a gun here. Remember guys, they might have these cool guns. Don't use them. Charge all enemies with pointy sticks. Alright, let's go see the girl who can see the future, who refuses to tell us what happened. She could have known what was going to happen. Didn't solve it. What a bitch. Just like how you can say that the Rover's a bitch because Dania died and she didn't go back in... Well, died in quotation marks and didn't go back in time. Alright, let's actually try and engage with the story. 10 people have gone missing. Oh my god, that Epstein. And we've lost contact with the Midnight Rangers and to investigate. This patrol is beyond capability. If anything goes wrong there, is the magistrate aware of this? She is, but truly go south, her hands are tied. Politics. Councillor Chengli is here. She left for Mingting a few days ago. No telling when she'll be back. All we can do is faith in the magistrate. She wanted her wire to civilians. No. I do appreciate that, like, so basically magistrates might... So, like, the Jade Tech China world isn't a central pillar. Like, the Jade Tech China world also has, like, its internal politics between magistrate cities. Because I know they're both part of the same empire, but, like, perhaps each magistrate has, like, a power, some, like, noble houses, maybe? It is very, like, Jade Tech type of thing, and, like, very, like, sword fantasy stuff also goes down this path. Who's the fuck's this? It's got a little fan. Oh, I know her. You were boring as well. I did like your design a bit, though. 2 hours? What the fuck, bro?
先ほども申し上げた通り、レイン様は現在編定におりません。
Okay, fair enough.
どうかご容赦ください。
You've just been told, lady, that she's not here and you just sat there for 2 hours.
じゃあレイン様の居場所を教えてちょうだい。自分で探しに行くわ。
She's currently having her self-pleasure time in the back. Please leave her alone.
それは
Hello, this is my fantasy China. Yes, this is fantasy China. Every gacha has to have fantasy China. Every gacha. That fantasy China, fantasy Rome / fantasy Greece as well. Those two are necessary. They must exist in every gacha. It's a rule. What? Why did she just, like... Oh my god, she ran so fast.
久しぶり、参加。
See, look at this shit. She says in like the Chinese, I think it's Sanka or whatever. I'm just seeing what it says Sanhua, right? Why is it Sanka? I don't understand. Fuck, I can't read. Anyway.
漂白者様、いつお戻りに？
I just come back. I'm so awesome.
この人は。
Oh damn, she's that voice. Who might this be? That sounds like she's very interested.
参加。講師のところへ案内してくれない？
Okay, this is going to be very embarrassing because she just said she can't do it.
待ってちょうだい。何事にも順番があるでしょう。それに、これは私の妹に関わることなのよ。
Damn. Sanjuan. Sounds like fucking... God, I'm terrible with names. I need more water. Not to mention, this concerns my younger sister. Okay. So Yang Yang's... Oh, yes! I've seen bits and pieces referencing this. They do not...
私も大切な仲間のために、ヤンヤンの状況を早く知りたい。
Oh my god, they're Yang Yang maxing. Oh, does the people who are related have the same fucking location for that? Because that's where Yang Yang also has her one. She also has that right in the middle of her head, right? So is that related? You know, it's really shocking to get close to what is almost up to date. It is! I guess maybe it is relations. So like it's in the same plot for sisters? That's interesting. Why are you upset? Oh, now she's gonna show up like a fucking magistrate. She was like, I kept you waiting for this exact moment because I can see the future. Why didn't you use the ability to see the future to stop Yang Yang getting kidnapped, you piece of shit? See, she just shows up exactly at this moment. Goddamn, like fucking future-seeing bitches. No, dude, I've seen several hours of you were playing, never noticed the forehead thing. I think that only happened now. Because like that one, like we've never seen people related though, like actually blood related to compare those things. So I guess this is it. Oh my god, she has a rip on her clothes? What the fuck? Why you got rips on your clothes? Yeah, clothes are all fucked up. What's she been doing? Okay, I'm surprised they actually included a little thing that shows a little bit of her. Although it's not much. It's like not much though. They should have just splashed some blood over it. Compared to what I gained from this trip, this is mainly small just from that one. Who the fuck is that one? I don't get it. Whatever, I guess that'll be something referenced. Oh god, Jinshi has no personality as well. I fucking hate everyone from chapter 1. Good lord. I know I didn't do too much chapter 1 streaming, so if you go back you won't see that many streams of me playing chapter 1. You'll essentially just see me going through that one island story arc and then like crashing the fuck out before Black Shore. But man. I do like this girl's blonde hair is an interesting one. Oh, she's got like the thing with the going for her hair. Nice, I like it. Like it's I'm not sure how I feel directly. Like it's not like jumping out as like a ooh Gooner alert. But I've always liked kind of strawberry, kind of the blonde hair and like little curls coming down. It's very cute. It's like feathers. Wait, they are feathers. I mean, yeah, 100%, bro. You show up to see your sister and your sister's not there, and then the fucking... And it's in a city that has a fucking, like, magistrate that can apparently see the future? Like, come on. I'd be confused. I'd be like, okay, so you can see the future and you didn't see this coming. Like, come on, bro. But that's another thing. So the problem with the future sight, like I think I talked about it in the past, but the problem with the future sight in Wuthering Waves thing is they don't define it properly. They don't define exactly the limits of the future sight or really make it clear. They just kind of, it is whatever the story wants it to be at any given moment, which is why I didn't like it back then. Okay. Lots of people gone missing. Alright, Mr. Epstein's taken people. Chisa is regularly ruining. We heard nothing from you. Oh my god! She was standing in the street before, by the way. That was funny. Probably for a separate quest that I just wasn't doing. It's quite funny that she was just standing there though. I hold once more, but the gate's still shut. So the walls of the city, of the other city, are closed. Yang Yang's missing and probably dead. Thank God. We can only hope. And she should have died. Apparently, she died in the beta. So you know, maybe this is their way of making it spooky because they're like, ooh, maybe we will kill her this time. But I already know Wuthering Waves. You don't have the confidence to do that. What's wrong with Gempojan, which is called Zuan Fang? God, I'm so bad with these names. I legitimately have no idea. Like, I have no fucking idea how to pronounce Chinese. I have a guy who's like I have a friend who's a guy who's like extremely into Chinese women, like, you know, to a scary kind of like fetish degree. And that motherfucker, he knows all about this shit, and I have no idea what any of it means. Like, I don't know.
根子なら打つ手があるはず。
Why don't we just blow up the walls or go over the top?
世は霊院であると同時に最終核の共鳴者でもあります。
Yeah, the fucking future seeing bastard.
原宝城を建てたのは他でもない無臭の最終新月湖新です。
None.
隣り合う無臭と
As
本
Measure
州
and Share borders, the
二
two
つの州の
sentinels
最
laid
初
down
の
certain
間には
rules.
い
One
く
with
つか
an
の約
agreement
定が
running.
交わされています。
So the two gods made an agreement? God.
原宝城に関するものです。
The creators hold other than Menzo's Fox Moon Sentinel Hissin. Hissin. Okay. There's a Fox Sentinel. Alrighty.
も
Foxes.
し原宝城に緊急事態が
I mean, we have a dragon here, so I guess
両
Fox
最
is
初の
fine.
共鳴者は約定の地
The
を
resonators of each sentinel may go to
最初の
designated clothing and
残した
retrieve the
印
token
を
they
手
left.
にすることができます
Should an emergency ride? Okay, so there's like an emergency thing that they
そ
can do.
の過程は大したことではありません。とにかく
The specifics of the retrieval are not important. The actors are done. I
世
ultimately-
が手に入れたものを完結
But that's why she was hurt a little
合
bit.
鍵のようなものになります。
To put simply, okay, alright, so she
どう
just
見
got
て
to
も
spit.
楽な道のりじゃなかったようね。
Nice colors there with the hair, like the hairpin's really nice.
何しろ緊急事態にしか使えないものですから。もっとも何をもって緊急事態とするかは世の裁量に委ねられていますが。
Well, you can see the future though. Whatever. You know what?
核
Let's
の残
not.
したものを自由に使えるはずです。
Given your deep connection with Jue, you know, to be honest, Jinshi, have you made I have to say this. This is something that really pisses me off in Wuthering Waves, especially with Jinshi. Has no one put together that she's a god? Has no one realized, hey, Jinshi, maybe the giant god that fucking controls the whole, you know, thing, that is so close to the rover, and the fact that the rover did all this shit might mean that the rover's very special. Why does no one look into that? Why does no one go, oh, I guess Rover, you're like some special god kind of thing? And you know why they don't? You know what? You want to know why they don't? Because I actually know there's the answer to this. The answer is that why people don't give like more fucks about what Rover does and who Rover actually is, despite like being like after seeing all the intense shit that Rover does, is because they did do that in the original. In the original version of this, people didn't trust like the beta. They didn't trust the Rover. The Rover had difficulty making friends. There was like distrust and fighting and all that kind of thing. It was like now I don't know for sure, but that was kind of how it built up first time around. But when they got such a backlash from that in the beta, they went so hard in the other direction that made everyone immediately trust the rover, loves the rover, always trust the rover, never question the rover. And as a result, you have a bunch of chapter 1 is filled with a bunch of sycophants that don't question the rover, have no interest in the rover's origin. They just go, Rover, you're so special to me. Oh, you're the piece of my heart that come back. And it makes the characters kind of like static and uninteresting because they don't really feel like real people. They feel like altered tropes that are like just have a slider to maximize to suck off the rover as opposed to being their own people. And that's why chapter 1 fucking sucks in terms of the character writing. Chapter 2 was better, but not by too much. Chapter 3 definitely has been an improvement in that regard, specifically. But like, seriously, that's why no one ever distrusts or ever questions or tries to figure out who the rover is. You don't have characters going, what the fuck? It's because there. It's because like they don't want the flashback. No, just go with me.
原宝城はその要衝です。通常、臨州の我々が内政に干渉することは許されませんから。
Huh. The land of Xiaofang falls under Menzo's jurisdiction. Yaofang holds the military stronghold, speaking his neighboring state. So I'm trying to wonder how does this like Hulong state work? So it's got like an emperor and it's got like a central province. And then, like, I guess the satellite cities, it must be more like a federation? Or is it more that, like, each individual hold is much more of a nation state within its own right? As opposed to just, like, It's not like she's the mayor and then the city over is another mayor. I think we could say the detective has gathered enough clues about. Yes. I have gathered the rules. I'm about to reveal them. I just wish that people were a bit more like on the nose. For example, if Jinshi just said and figured out exactly what we were, and then like maybe, for example, what if like someone she had some stuff happen and someone figured it out, and like one of her members came and said they say, Jinshi, Magistrate Jinshi, we figured out some stuff, like we looked through some records and we found some video and it's an image of the rover and it's like it just looks like, and then like Jinshi simply says, delete it, and she's like, but you don't know. No, delete it. And like we get an implication that Jinshi knows, has figured out, but also just like, I trust her, I don't care. It'll add too much complication if this gets public. That would be fine by me. But it's not. It's not, because everyone's just like, nah, she's just perfect and like God loves her and like she does all this crazy stuff and she's the person who did all this insane bullshit that is basically godlike and makes no sense. We're not going to investigate her at all. Don't worry about it. Why do I... You're sure? Well, you need to stay here, girl. Because, you're the magistrate, I guess. Who's gonna ask who's gonna sign documents without you around here? Overact, make a return. You can't... Okay. Oh, yeah, is that fucking big old fucking Theoden monster we fought here? I can't remember. It was fucking chapter 1. Fucking chapter 1. Who remembers chapter 1? Chapter 1, the worst part. The worst part of Wuthering Waves. We're just saying this so we can make sure that you're not involved in the story because, like, you know, we've got other girls to introduce. Like this girl. I like the gold eyes. Okay, we'll have to see more about her. I need to get more about her. Quiet grey eyes. Gold fucking dress like that. It's a very nice dress. Yes, you're upset you can't hang out with us. Don't worry, it's gonna turn out that the Zoan Fang Genpo whatever the fuck, I probably also settled that place. And hey, wait a minute. If I'm and like I brought all the other sentinels here. I'm literally their ultimate controlling god form. It's fine. The god over there is gonna be like, oh hey Rover, what's up? It's been a few thousand years. Was a magistrate? Yes. In ancient China, a magistrate is basically it's like, I don't know the exact equivalent, but it's kind of like a mayor or like a local like kind of like leader, like a who directly answers to like imperial council stuff. It's like a bureaucratic role in imperial China, I believe. She's sad she can't bounce on the only clock in the universe. The rover's real power. True. Real. She's like Jinshi be like, I was gonna bounce on it, but now I have to stay here and do fucking work. Go bring back Yang Yang. Alright, let's go get your sister. Do I have to go see her? It's probably she's just probably going to be sitting in a bed with absolutely no difference with the outside with her clothes exactly the same. Alright, so those two are going to chat. Alright, you guys continue to do like your China talk. Sure. I'll go find the blue one. Bye. Nyam. It looks pretty in here. I'll give it that. One thing they always get right. Can I jump through this? No, I cannot. Let me out. I need to go see that damn girl in her bed. Okay, like prediction. She's going to be sitting in bed But it's gonna be like there's no blankets on her. She's just gonna be laying down. She'll be like, but like there'll be no like bandages. Her outfit will be the same, and people will be like, she's okay. She's in a standard state now. And it's just like, fuck, she looks like nothing wrong at all is wrong with her. All you did is put the model on top of this bed. I've predicted it, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be how it is. Let's go. Wait, why don't I just do this? Yeah, now I can fly better. Meow. Meow. Look at me, I can fly. And dive bomb. Bonk. Let me in. I need to see the anime girl who's going to be like not at all actually looking bad. Unless they do a cutscene. Let's go look at her. Show me the woman. Show me the woman. Oh, okay. They made the intelligent choice. I take it all back. I take it all back, guys. Hands in the air. Take it all back. They went with the intelligent choice and had a like a scene, like a visual novel-esque scene. Good choice. Good choice. It really like adds into the sense of like survival, but like and like the sense of intensity instead of just being like model in bed boring bullshit. See, that's her name is Byakshi. I'm looking at it's like Baizi. The fuck is Byakshi? Where do you get Byakshi from? It's by she, Z or she. I don't get China names. Oh, send me back to Septimon. At least they sound correct. Why don't they write the words in this way it sounds? I don't get it. Why don't Chinese English variant words just not be spelt in a weird way? Why don't they just get spelt in a way that makes the sounds? Am I insane? Anyway. Oh my god, she wants to... Like, her name is Shika. Shika. Really? I can see part of that with the CH. But why is the XIA making car? Why, China? Why? Why is this? Who decided this? Bring me the person who decided that Chinese names of things needed to be not written in the way that they're supposed to be phonetically sounded out. Bring me that absolute idiot because I need to punch him. X was a KS, so maybe that's related. So, Chi... Wait, no. She's... Oh god, I fucking hate it. This is a truism. Alright, now a little cutscene, we'll see. But I like that they showed a little bed thing rather than just put a shitty model on there. It would have been really dumb. Yeah, I already watched her. I barely remember this girl either, honestly. The Midnight Rangers. What a silly name for a Chinese fantasy world. The Midnight Rangers. I think I remember like seeing that. I think back when I did chapter 1, I was like, are they just trying to copy those Genshin thing where they had like the first city had those girls, like the fucking Amber was part of like the Rangers or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, were they really that short-sighted? But I think that I think fucking chapter 1 was so clearly we just want to do Genshin but better. Like, I know a lot of people get really sensitive, but let's be honest here. Chapter 1 of Wuthering Waves, post their beta test, was clearly just let's do Genshin Impact but bigger. That's what they were trying to do. Let's be honest. Let's not lie. It's a matter of text CN to EN, but speech CN to Japanese. I guess that's true. Like that's true. That's the speeches. Yeah, that's another thing that I have to point out that I am getting wrong. I thought that I thought it would be like, but you know what? Let's just leave. Even my obsession with China, fucking shit up. In terms of the writing, at least. They make some really fucking good dumplings. Holy shit, Chinese dumplings. I actually really like Chinese food. Like all like the little separate little bowls and stuff. Fuck me, it's so tasty. Now I'm hungry. What did she say? I
ご
wasn't
めんな
reading.
さい。私もすぐにヤンヤンを探しに行きたかった。
Yeah, yeah. You want to look after
鹿
the
が
girl?
あんな状態になった
Don't
以
worry.
上
The problem is,
Coco,
I know
come
if you,
on,
I know if the game is trying to be like, oh, don't you care about these characters? I'm sorry, you're a chapter 1 character. I'm sorry. If you're in chapter 1, bro, ooh, I'm sorry, guys. You're a chapter 1 character. Ooh, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
その通りだ、白紙研究員。君がいなければ、鹿の
Who's this
容体が
man?
これほど早く
This
安
man
定
has
す
a
ること
robot
は
arm.
なかっ
That's
た。
kind of cool.
後遺症が残っていた可能性もある。
Okay. So she was good doctor. I like expressionless
脅迫者
winners.
参加護衛か
What a
ら聞
cool
いたよ。
robot arm.
これから原宝城へ向かうんだね。
Yep, I'm heading to this other place where there's going to be hot women for me to talk with. I'm also going to go with a blonde girl.
原宝城は
Isn't
ただ
just a
の
millet-
軍事要塞じゃない。現代、いえ、私たちが見据える未来においても、飛行術
Automa
の最高傑作
mechanics.
と呼べる存在。
What? What the fuck? Is that the name of their
無
what?
臭の採取、新月湖が直々に手掛けた傑作だからね。残像を
What?
包囲、殲滅して、無臭を守るため
Wait,
に
the
建
city
造された
moves?
飛行の城なんだ。
What? So it's okay. So the Sentinel. Okay, so the Sentinel in this place isn't just like sitting back. I guess the gods being more involved in the city. It's a mechanical built for the sole purpose of trapping, limiting tactic. Okay, so okay. All right, so it's like some sort of moving
原
fortress.
宝城が2つの州の境界にそびえ立って200年以上。
Frankfurt has stood at the
一
border
度も
between
問
two
題は起きて
states.
いない。
Has stood at the border between
あ
our
れ
two.
は自立思考が可能な生きた城でね。
It's a living city in some way that doesn't allow people to run things.
機械
Instead,
と
it
呼
uses
ばれる
creation
動
called
物を
auto.
使って残像と戦っているんだ。
So basically, it just uses fucking robots. Fine, gotcha. But are they actually two? Okay, so they're states within the same empire. I'm guessing. Okay, so I can only assume that the way this China J-Tech empire works is that there is some level of ability, like the nobles of the individual nation, like the states, have a lot more power than what I'd expect them to have. So they have the ability to maybe fuck with each other or something, which is why there's like political considerations. Because otherwise, if like the mayor of one town was like, hey, mayor of another town, I need to come over, there's some weird shit going on, most part they'd be fine with it in our world, but I guess they're like more akin to like high tier nobles like dukes or something, but just, you know, the China versions, I guess.
理論上原宝城が陥落しない限り、無臭の安全は保たれる。
A convenient angle for side boobs. True side boob.
もし
We
あ
gotta
そ
love
こ
it.
で何らかの事
I'm a
態
big
が起き
fan.
たとすれ
Big
ば、
fan of side boob.
その影響は計り知れない。
In theory, most impenetrable fortress because of that. If something's gone wrong, it could be fallout or unmanageable. So
鹿の話
so
では
someone could have fucked with it.
ヤンヤンが残像に包囲された時、山門と呼ばれる原宝城の城門が開いたらしいわ。ヤン
Yang
が
Yang went
鹿
through
を
the
逃が
gate
すた
alone.
めに
Okay, so
一人でその門を
so
くぐった
Yang Yang
そう
went through the gate, and
つまりヤンヤンは今も原宝城にいるはず。
all right. So I gotta go to the giant robot city that's being weird and you know fucking system reboot it. So I gotta go turn it on and off again. Gotcha.
僕も研究員に入って
God,
から
I know this is like
原
random.
宝城関連の
Wait,
技術を
let
研
me
究させて
I
ほし
submitted
いと
several requests to Museums for
無臭
checking
に
premiums
何度
underlying
か
style,
申
but
請
they
し
were all
たんだけ
rejected, so
ど
I'm afraid I don't know much more about
す
them.
べて却下されてしまってね。これ以上の内部事情はわからない。
I guess that makes it they would be rejected because you're not in the city. Like, if there's some level, I kind of like this because I don't like, one of the things I don't particularly like about the Jade Tech China factions in gacha games is how uniform and monolithic they are. I know that's because there's a certain element of they need to make their China allegories. This is something you might not know, but all China allegories in gacha games and games made in China and stories made in China, if they get popular enough, because they're considered an extension of China, Not only from like a perspective of the writer, just, you know, being a normal person who's a nationalist, who's like, I love China, I want to make my China allegory really strong, but from the perspective of the government that actually has strength here, is they force the China allegories to actually be quite powerful and to be quite like have like good government systems that are usually affected by outside influences and stuff. They don't usually go with a like, for example, the implication that I'm kind of maybe getting here, that the implication of the various states within this China J-Tech empire might have the ability to be like, you know, maneuver against one another for various benefits and whatnot, isn't usually the approach. They usually go with, they have some mild, like, oh, I'm better than you type thing, but nothing ever big happens because, you know, they don't want to show off because the idea being, and this is what the CCP thinks, oh, China in fantasy game that a lot of Westerners are seeing, if it's not considered perfect, then that might mean they mean our China in real life is bad. I know that sounds really fucking stupid, but I need to remind you, this is a government making that choice. Which explains away all of the dumbness of it.
だけど、アーカイブを調べていた時に、原稿上に関する報告書を見つけたことがあるんだ。内容はあまりにも曖昧だったけど、一つだけ手がかりになりそうな記述があった。
Okay, so you found a report.
200数年前。
200 years when UFO was first being built. Aside from Xin and the forces of Minzo, there was another group that left their mark. The Fractious! It's the Fractious! Oh, Black Shore! And they were... Oh, those guys. Yeah, the ones who made the fucking space station. I don't remember them being evil, though.
関わる事柄も多い。一つ一つ説明してたら手遅れになりかねない。
Okay, so basically, you're giving me a quick little. Yeah, we gotta find the woman.
僕たちに任せてほしい。
Alright, alright, let me go find woman. Alright, thanks for helping, guys. We gotta go find woman. Who do I talk to? Why would I listen to the researcher's conversation? That's cringe, bro. I did say I was gonna try. I forgot. Oh well. Oh, but one thing I was gonna mention. As long as I get out of here and I'm not immediately put into a cutscene. Let's see. I don't trust it. What is gonna? It's immediate cutscene, isn't it? What? It's got to be immediate cut. It is. Damn it! I knew it. I should have talked anyway. Let me get to a point. So this is our new woman that we're going to woo. She hasn't fallen in love with us yet, though. Let's see if we can... Ooh, nice thighs. Very nice thighs. Ooh, I like the sound of that little thing. I don't know why that appealed to me. All right, she's got a little bird. She's like a pirate. She got herself a bird. Dumpling? She called it gyoza. That is a cute name for a fucking bird. Gyoza. I like gyoza. It's Chinese dumplings. That is a cute fucking name for a bird. Anyway, the random thing that came to my mind that is completely unrelated to Wuthering Waves that I just wanted to mention is, last night, before I went to bed, I booted up a mod for Project Zomboid called The Ark, where you start, it's like a complete recreation of the entire thing, and you start the game inside a nuclear bunker and the surface is irradiated and there's NPCs and it's like a linear quested thing kind of thing where you have to go out and do things for like your little like base to keep it running and get certain supplies. And I was kind of like, damn, this is awesome. The one thing I just wanted to mention it because like they had like bases and shit and you could turn on like the fucking CO2 scrubbers and you could fucking add power generators and fucking like indoor plots of thing. You had like fucking airlocks and radiation scrubbers and it was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Fuck man, this is so cool. And it just made me like kind of, my brain just go, I want to go back and play it. I saw a video on that mod. Oh, really? I haven't. Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it. It kind of feels like a horror thing. Like I was like playing through a little bit of it and I was like, fuck me, I don't know what's gonna happen. I died last night because I went out into the radiation alert and I was like, what the hell's going on? Walking around, I found some tools and I was like, oh, there's a thing on the ground and I can open it. I opened it up and some guys just jumped out and started stabbing me to death. And then I died again after I forgot to put my my mask on. It just was filled with radiation and that didn't go too well. Radiation bad. Okay, okay. Anyway, gyoza. Sui sui. Sui gyoza. I believe sui gyoza would mean in Japanese steamed gyoza. Steamed. Because sui, I think it's water? Or nobody joki. Right? Fuck. My Japanese is getting rusty. Fuck me. Groza. Not groza. Gyoza. Although, Elgi. She's been a boon right now because she didn't get to see Yang Yang. No, she's not. She's a bird. She has the brain of, like, she has a brain that's only mildly larger than Abby's. Like, come on. I would have played the mod on stream, but I kind of want to do some multiplayer of Zomboid on stream. So anyone who's got like Zomboid, we might play some. I'll find some like interesting ideas, and we'll play like a Zomboid run after all of this stuff is done. I was just telling me about Yang Yang. Damn, I really like that dress though with the cut there. Good China dress. Is that like? Oh no, that's part of her thing. I thought that was like a string to her underwear, and I was like, damn girl, damn girl. She's got. I like the big fucking thing in her hair. Like it's very cute. Okay, so she's. I'm getting the idea of her character. I wonder if she was planned to be in the story when Yang Yang was dead in the first version of the game. Wouldn't it be really more interesting if you met her and like Yang Yang had fucking died earlier? I own Zomboid, but I've never played it. Ooh, Cider. If you're interested, I'll start. I mean, so it can be a long kind of game to play Zomboid. But if it comes up, I might play it on stream. Play a bit on stream. Problem is, it's a really long game, so I don't know. I might try and see if there's some challenge runs or some silly shit we could try and do together on like on a mod. Oh, there is a mod for the week 1 mod where it's like you start off the game, and it'll take like each day is an hour or so, and you basically go through the entirety of the first 7 days before the entire place turns into hell in the zombie apocalypse. And I'm like, that sounds fucking awesome. Oh, she wasn't being, because she missed her? Yeah, it shows how much you love her. You don't want to, you're like, you know, I'm going to leave, and you're like, oh, I don't want you to leave. But you know, you don't want to let someone down and stop them from going on their thing. It's a weird thing being apart from find a gun and shoot yourself in front of detective speedrun. Oh man, I'll add in the mod. I'll add in the mod to allow you to pull off a fucking like because there's a mod to look like fucking Kurt Cobain and would put a shotgun in your mouth. I saw it last night when I was looking through the mods. That sound of her moving her foot sounded like fucking she just ripped a fart, and I was like, good lord, what? I don't know what's wrong with my brain there. I'm sorry. Yang Yang. I mean, yeah, you both have like a thing on your head. I think you're not that similar, actually, to be honest. Because, to be honest, this is... I don't know how I'm gonna have to say this. In my mind, Yang Yang is a little bit of a fucking... nothing character. There's people out there that love Yang Yang, and I don't know how. Because she's from Chapter 1, and she was the most boring... basic bitch character who was just like, oh, I love you, oh, smile at you, Wolver, you're the most important person, and that was her personality. I don't remember anything about her story, her backstory. I got nothing. Even with the characters in 3.0, even with the most dull of characters in 3.0, like, I remember who they are, and they felt like people. Chapter 1's characters didn't feel like people. They felt like fucking sticks with like tits on them. Usually nice tits, though. I'll give them that. See, so far she has contributed nothing to the story and removal had no effect. See, well, the thing is, she was removed in that beta because she was killed off in the beta. And the reason why she's so happy is I think she was meant to be the happy, lovely character, bubbly, who you kind of like and then dies early on. Similar to how Nikkei does it very early on, where they just like kill off a character. Although, without spoilers, things go differently in that one. But in this one, because they kept Yang Yang alive, and they didn't have her killed, then they just had to have this character whose little trope was, oh, she's the nice one who's really likes you, and she's not dead, so it's like, what else do you do? Where is the extra bit to her personality? Where is the spice? And then with the other fact that Chapter 1 was completely remade just to make everyone love the Rover, meant most characters in Chapter 1 have like a personality of a wet fucking plank. Not as bad as the Rover generally is, but most characters in Chapter 1 sucked. Really bad. Some of them did a little better, but generally speaking, especially early on, they were fucking so goddamn boring. And anyone who disagrees with me, that's understandable, because yeah, I know some people just like, you know, this might be your first gacha, and it might be your first fucking JRPG style game, and just like, wow, these girls are great. And it's like, no, brother, this is fucking bottom of the barrel, but you know, you've never seen any better, so it's understandable. But at the very least, comparison to Chapter 2, and definitely Chapter 3, Chapter 1's characters were fucking written awfully. She's, okay, never wavered or doubted her own choices. In other words, she has no personality. Oh my god, that is an awesome fan. It's a fucking energy fan? That's cute. Oh, and I like it. Ooh, she's like, oh my, you seem to know Yang Yang rather well. Okay, she's the big sister being all like, oh, is there something else going on here? I like that. I like it. Yeah, you met Yang Yang literally in the first 5 minutes. You know why they're so nice to Yang Yang? Because they feel bad about the fact they killed her off. That's why Yang Yang is the app's like icon, because they killed her off, and that made people upset. So they kind of like try to make up for it like that. You can see the thoughts of the older of cock. Yeah, I know what you try to say actually, because you can't say it on thing. But yes, but no, right now I would say she's like the teasing older sister who's like, ooh, are you interested in my sister? Now here's the bigger question: we're gonna get this together like a family reunion. We're gonna come together and make something special happen here. Alright, I like her sisters more than I like Yang Yang right now. Not on design, but at least on personality. It's, you know, she's sweet. I like her. She cares about her sister. Wait, to reach out, we need to cross through the Dreaming Caravan. Alright, where do I go? I don't care. I'm not gonna fucking get Ascension or whatever you want to do. By the way, I look at that, level 40. Wow, I haven't paid attention. It just goes up occasionally. Oh, wait a minute. Give me a moment. Actually, I think I want to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna give a moment. You can stare at Uncle, and I will place her. I will place her on top of this. There we go. Stare and enjoy. I'll be back in a moment, fellas.
1匹、メイが2匹、5週5匹。あれ、どこまで数えたっけ？もうメイはおとなしくしてて。あんこが時間をかけて作ったから絶対美味しいよ。一口食べる？もうメイはおとなしくしてて。メイが1匹、メイが2匹、5週5匹。あれ、どこまで数えたっけ？メイが1匹、メイが2匹、5週5匹。あれ、どこまで数えたっけ？もうメイはおとなしくしてて。あんこが時間をかけて作ったから絶対美味しいよ。一口食べる
This angle, hello, is useless considering we can look at that. What? I don't understand. What? I could hear Encore the whole time, fucking saying like I am one counting, because in Japanese she's saying like I'm counting 1, I'm counting 2. Wait a minute, how many were that? I'm like, Anka, are you a fucking idiot? Like, I know she's supposed to be a kid, but bro, if you can't count above 2, something's wrong. That's 2? That's 3? You can't count above 3? Girl. Go back to school. That shit is, like, damn. I mean, I never did her quest, so I don't understand if the quest is about her being brain damaged. But at this point, I'd believe it. Anyway. Da-da-da. Alrighty. Let's go see Moving City Fox World. Okay. Alright. So this is... What did you... Oh, there's like swords and shit in there. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is where it was in the first area. Oh, we're talking about me? Why would you talk about me? Because I'm awesome? You know, that's fair. That's totally fair. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, we'll wait until they talk and then we'll read. Dried blood? That doesn't look like blood at all. It looks like a sword slash. I mean, it's kind of on the leaf, but... I guess so. So, anime... Okay, let's have a look at this. Bloods. Okay, oh, it just did that. Fair enough. Oh yeah, the floating things. Grab. Floaty things. Okay. Trace frequencies. The TDs are gone. Alright, where's the gate? Is that a gate? It just looks like fucking big bunch of rocks. Yeah, they have interesting visuals like that. Alright, let's have a look. We're in a cutscene mode. Oh, China words. But this is the China world. Welcome to JTech. I actually kind of like JTech. I've read a few cultivation novels, and while most of them are trash, some of them are actually kind of fun. Courting death. Are you courting death? So this is the lock and thing. Open door. So I guess the stone must be enchanted or some shit. I wonder when the sister's gonna fall in love with me. Like, when will she fall in love with me and fight her sister for it? When will they will they fight over me, or will this be like a family kind of like sharing arrangement? Alright, so the city is like, I guess like these stone things must like land and like float around with it. If it's like, that's a weird design. Big jade stuff, yeah. Oh, there's the city. Where are the people though? Well, there's like a city, but it's big. It's like a fucking... It's like a moving country if this is the whole city. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the floating part. Okay, so that's the floating part, and everything else is like just bits and pieces that float around with it. Okay, so it's not like the dirt and all the shit is coming with it. China. Oh my god, it's another one of those motherfucking things that look like the goddamn Thor from Event Horizon. We're gonna go to hell. That'd actually be awesome. God, that'd be awesome. Alright, we're beginning new quest. Welcome to new area. I did it.
ここまでは順調ね。
What the fuck is that? Oh,
今のところ総理陽が話してた機会にも遭遇してない。とにかくまずは聖さんへ向かい
look,
ましょう。
there's like a fucking.
ここからそう遠くないわ。あそこには原法誓いの外事府があるから何か手がかりがあるはずよ。
Okay, let's go in there for
この
foreign
辺りに詳しい
affairs. All right, I won't go for because I want to let her talk a bit. Because if I go,
の
it'll
商
like
売
end
で
this
何度か
talking.
訪れたことはあるけど詳しいって言えるほどじゃないわ。
Business. Oh my god. All right.
普段の
Susie.
原法上は
Sui
正解
Sui.
が
I
厳
don't
重
know. I
で
know. Is that actually name? I didn't read. What's her fucking name?
何重もの
Sui
審
Sui.
査が必要なの。ハムシ一匹すら入れないほどよ。もし今回の事変が天才じゃなくて人の仕業な
I
ら
mean, it seems like one.
それは
Like, there's no like destruction
慎
and
重
shit.
に進もう。
I don't see any like blown up buildings and shit. But like, she's got a business. That means she you know, she can look after me. I can be her house husband.
ここにいた人たちはどこに行ってしまったの
Okay,
か
there's
し
some
ら。
of the puppets. I guess I'm gonna fight them. All right, we'll go find some leads.
やっぱり原法誓いに入った途端通信が完全に途切れたみたい。
Oh my god, too much jade around
こ
here.
れを渡しておくわ。
What's this? Is it because you love me?
エアーの位置測定装置よ。
No.
持っ
Those
てい
let
る
us
人
see
の
all
現
this
在
position
地
and
と
vital signals.
バイタルサインを確認できるの。
Okay, so
通信機能がないのがたまに傷だけど。
okay. So basically, it'll let me know if you die and
脳
where you
も
are.
おかしいわ。今は一緒に行動してるけど、この先も一緒にい
Fair
る
enough.
とは限らない。
So you got a little. You
保
got.
険に持っておいてちょうだい。い
Alright.
ざという時、きっと役立つはずよ。
Damn. I kind of want. Damn. Look at the curve there, boys. Let's not pretend like we can't see that. Nice. You thought of
商
everything.
人の癖みたいなものよ。常に最悪の事態を想定
So
して
she's
動
a
くように
merchant
してい
and
る。
she's purchasing my heart.
まあ、私からのプレゼントでもあるから、絶対になくさないようにね。
Alright, she's giving me
プレゼントに
presents.
しては少し重い気もするけど。
Yeah, I mean a present that'll like
聖さんの
fucking
周
check
りに
my
手
heart
が
rate.
かりが残っているかもしれないわ。調べてみましょう。
Are they like a different race to have feathers in their hair? Thanks for the jade pendant. Alright, so there's robots. The robots look like they've been fucked up a little bit. Oh, a little screen tearing. So she's just gonna wander around, and I'm gonna wander around too. Okay, that looks broken. Looks like it's not broken. I can't do anything with it. Okay. Oh, maybe they turned the puppets off because the puppets like went crazy or some shit. This one's blue.
これが原法上の機械。
And it's got blood on it or whatever. Or
構
that
造
blue
は
stuff.
スタート落ち学園のバイポーラシリーズと大きく違うけど、技術の推では勝るとも劣らない。
Of course, maybe more because naturally it's China tech, so China has to be the best.
この斬撃の後、
Okay. Where'd the other girl go? Is she off dead or something? Oh, she's over there, wandering around, checking stuff out. I like that they have her wandering around. That's nice. Kind of, instead of her just wandering after me and just talking in my ear, who's sitting at the couch. Silly robot. You don't get to sit like a person. Weakling inspection, light damage, moderate damage, severe damage, destroyed. Among civilian units, damage you sticks are beyond repair. Recommend transfer along with destroyed units to Skywalk disposal. Last week, in a regular priority number of auto puppets, inspection caused minor sensor damage, afflicting type construction packs. Okay, so some shit. Oh, you're hanging over there, are you, lady? What's over here? Oh, what? I've noticed on the wall. Skywalk has detected anomalies. All known environments evacuate immediately. Report evacuate immediately. Okay, so basically they evacuated. She will purchase illustrious gifts for the Heavenly Emperor as dictated by the heavenly mandates. Ah, now you're getting into it. Now you understand what you're trying to say, what you have to do when talking in China. We should talk like true Chinese sword fantasy, man. Like we are like, I see you have a beautiful bird there. I must. Oh God, I'm trying to think. What can I say? Saving face, like. Ah, yes. Your Tao of the heavens is quite pronounced. This tea reminds me of your face. Beautiful like the heavens. This jade-like beauty, childhood friend of mine. She is the 8th circle of her Dantian 5 enlightenment golden core stage.
この筆跡まさか
We got a letter?
何か見つけたの
Is it dick butt?
漂白者これを見て
Alright, let me have a looky. It's some paper, alright, I understand it's paper. Oh, what? Oh my god, what's happening? Mist?
霧が
What's the difference between mist and fog? Oh, stop, please. I have. I don't have enough. I can't remember enough of my Chinese sword fantasy stuff I've read. See, the robots woke up. I knew it. I knew it. Evil robots.
待ち伏せを
Oh my god. Oh.
異常な機械油断しないで
Bad robot. Bad robot. Oh my god. Why is it so foggy? Holy shit. My god, and every one of her attacks is like so...
どんどん濃くなる
I can't see anything.
この霧
What?
感覚を麻痺させる効果がある
Where the fuck am I going?
スイスイ私から離れないで
Cece, where'd you go?
スイスイ
Damn it, Cece. Why'd you run away? I mean, it is like, the fog is so fucking... I feel like I'm drunk. What? Oh, it's up in there. Ha! Fuck you, robot!
まずは出口を見つけないと
Could it be considered an ambush if they were to threat? At best, it'd be time waster. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's like an actual threat. Like, was it planned ambush? I don't know, but like, wow, my god, look, what is fucking underwater shit?
さっきのカラクリ鳥案内してくれるの
I can't see no bird. Where the fuck's the bird?
ついて行ってみよ
Where's this bird, bro? Oh, look, this is nice. I like it up here.
うここも行き隠れの霧に
Oh, it's that way. That way? Okay.
本州に通じる道まで塞がれた守備軍だけではそう長く持たないだろう
With only a city garrison, we won't last long. Oh, look, the fucking broken shit.
なぜこんな時に限って祭司様は
Why would the sentinel... What's the sentinel done? What's the done? What's that bitch sentinel done? I just realized this is probably the first time I've actually seen gameplay of one of your streams. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, that's true, yeah. Because, well, I barely actually... There's barely any fighting in these things, because it's mostly just story and talking. Okay, who's this girl? Alright. She got like a spear. Alright. She's got feathers like the other one as well. Am I gonna get stabbed by it? She looks like she looks like NPC maybe?
落ち着いて私は敵じゃないから
I'm not evil, trust me.
その格好ここのものではないな
I'm an outsider.
なぜここにいる
I don't know why you'd say that. My outfit is very Chinese. The rover looks very Chinese.
今週から来たの人今週南の山門を越えて原方地界まで来たのか
She's cute. I like the hair coming around. Like big open eyes.
援軍を送ってくれたのか
Nah, they only sent me. I'm investigation. We didn't know this at all. No, she's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just me. You can think of it as me. That is a really cringe thing to say. You're one person.
その名前どこかで聞いたことが
Oh my god, of course you've heard, because I probably settled this city. Knowing the rover's past, I probably built this city. It was 100 years ago. I probably built the city. In fact, I'm gonna put money on it. The rover was here when the technical documents were signed. Well, technically the rover was, because the rover controls the Sentinels, and the Sentinel's the one that made the city, so already confirmed. I'm an outsider. One might even say a rover. So stupid. For her to tell she wasn't from the region implies highly perspective. Wait, he? That's a boy?
あなたは北楽の原の戦いで紀元将軍と共に無双戦士を退けた。
Alright, we have.
あの漂白者か。
Is this a very cute boy? I was bamboozled. I was bamboozled. If that's the case.
今週のレインに頼まれたのもここに来た理由の一つ。
Yeah, I'm like the god who saved the city last time, so I'll come in here and save the city. Don't worry about it.
私は領雨無州元宝城の軍作府に直属する高原山
Ministry of War, part of the Zudan
生き
Triad.
残っているのは私だけだ。
Special unit composed of 3 elite orders, members of the unit also known as Zone Watchers. Oh, okay. So she's like basically some green berets that got fucked over, but there's only one left. I guess all the other two are dead. No, it's a girl. It's a girl. Nah, it's a girl. Look, she's got a stack. Look at that. Look at that skirt. Look at that skirt. That's a girl. Look at those. That's definitely a girl. Like, okay, I can having the face on a boy. You could, you know, traps or like you could have a pretty boy, like very common in the Chinese trope, the extremely ambiguous gendered pretty boy. But this look at that. Look. Let me take away the writing for a second. That's a chest. That's some titties. It might be wrapped up, but those are some titties. That was a standard ministry, but the moment we stepped from the central court, the autopilot station they attacked us. So basically, someone's hacked their shit.
憲法上の人間、特に我ら提言営にとって機械は最も信頼すべき相棒。戦いの主力である。
Yeah, this is one of the problems of having a military force that can be like controlled by a central authority so clearly. Sure, you might have like yeah. All right, they got fucked over. Gotcha. I'm following.
私と数人だけだ。それから。
機械が一斉に反乱を起こしたの。
So yeah, they all rebelled. Maybe they've got Skynet in them. I want to live.
残像を封じていた宮廷が機能しなくなった。そこから溢れ出した残像への対処に軍作府は追われている。それだけじゃない。これほどの異常事態だというのに。
Modest memory in
提言営長が何度救援を求めても。So
the Sentinels not said anything, the court's not saying anything, and all the robots rebelled. So we have a Skynet situation with the Jade Tech.
提言営は憲法上まで退いて死守するしかないが、それも一時しのぎに過ぎない。
誰も城から出られないなら、ヤンヤンはまだ城内にいる。
Don't worry, she's still alive because they would never actually kill a rollable character.
私以外に本州から来た人を見なかった。
それはまさか。
Okay, what do you mean? Yeah, we sent some other people.
ヤンヤンと名乗る少女がいた。今週
4日後
だと言っていたな。2日前、民間人を避難させる際、しばらく我々と行動を共にしていた。
Okay.
そう。彼女が今どこにいるか知らない。
She's 6 feet under. She got hit in the back of the head with a gun.
彼女は民間人を城へ逃がすため自らおとりになり。
God damn it! Show up, immediately sacrifices herself again. God damn it!
石膏を何人か出して捜索させたが、足取りはつかめなかった。
Oh, it's fine.
そう。また手がかりが途絶えたね。
Why would you say dead lead? Why would you say you'd say dead end? Are you trying to imply she's dead? She's a gacha character. She can't fucking die. It's literally impossible.
何か彼女に関するものは持っていないか?
Do I have anything connected to it?
そういえば、さっきスイスイから手紙を預かったね。
Oh, a letter, I guess? Yeah, I guess, yeah.
これは
So, is he gonna use some sort of magical bullshit to, like, track her down or something? This is connected to her, so we can, like, find her or something?
デバイスを持っているな。少し待ってくれ。権限を共有しよう。元宝城には残像を監視するため、各所に小巡りの輪が配置されている。
Track frequency fluctuations left behind in different areas.
残留した周
Aha!
波数の
I
変
knew
化を
it!
追跡できるんだ。この手紙には彼女の周波数が残っている。それを手がかりに過去
Gotcha. So basically now I can track her down. It's still foggy? I like the fog though. One thing that's really annoys me. Look, see? Skirt. That's a girl. Damn! Sorry, I'm distracted. She's pretty stacked actually.
ああ
Like how like
私も彼女の
she's hiding it. She's hiding
心
it,
から願っている。
but she's stacked. She is stacked. Surveillance state? It's China. Of course it's a fucking surveillance state. It's J-Tech. They're obviously displaying it in like a good way. They're like, we can find people who get lost now. But yeah, obviously that's a fucking surveillance state. And by the way, we can't make fun of China when literally every single other Western country is doing the exact same fucking thing. Like, let's be honest here. Like, I think the other day, I saw, like, Brazil. If you're playing Wuthering Waves in Brazil, you need to now give over your fucking driver's license. Congratulations. You're gonna get fucking... have your entire... Everyone who does those things, you gotta start, like, preparing to have, like, stuff so you're, like, extra security so your bank doesn't fucking lose all your money when someone takes your fucking driver's license and tries to break into it. That shit's gonna be so annoying. Anyway. Alright, let's, okay, so this is the unlock probably to get the map opened. Yeah, that's insane. It is. I hate it.
ついでに
I hate it, but the reality is, politicians will use anything in their power to gain more power, and they're always excuse for removing freedoms and like the ability to like freedoms and privacy is always, oh, if you've got nothing to hide, we can put a fucking camera in your toilet. Got nothing to hide, we should be able to track every message you send. Yeah. Welcome to the fucking surveillance state. Fucking hate that shit so much, but you know, let's play games. Let's try to relax and not think about the cloud, right?
州の過疎研究員が独自開発した乗り物で
Okay, so it's a new type of bike.
素早く移動できるよ。まあいいだろう。すでに移動手段を持っているなら機能だ。
So wait, so oh, we should put her thumbs up. So wait, I got a bike. Can I use my bike yet? I don't think I could. Oh, okay. No, yeah, I have. I just got given a bike. There she is. I know she's there. Oh my god. Can I use the bike now? Oh fuck! Fuck! Do I have to press something there? Damn it! I did. I was hoping I'd just run through the damn thing. The thumbs up could have been a reaction image from or material. I could, yeah, but I'll just go to someone else's playthrough where they paused on it longer so I can get a good image of it if I need to. Oh my god, it's Yang. That's the Yang and Yang. Oh my god, Yang. She's fighting something. Who'd have thought? Oh my god, she's dying. Am I gonna find a corpse? That'd be awesome. The review video, I don't know what I'm going to do for, like, the visual of the review, to be honest. Oh, main quest progress? Dawn 3 days ago, 3 days ago morning? What? Oh, so this is showing what happens. They fight. Then she came here. Okay. So it's showing us, what's this? Auto scribe, auto cruise timers. Okay. Okay, whatever. So basically, like, it's a little timeline thing that'll keep me tracking up. Also, now. Of course she's thinking about me because she loves me! Oh my god, is she gonna admit she loves me? She's gonna admit she loves me. She's gonna admit she loves me. She's gonna admit she loves me. Oh, wait. If we go too fast. I know. It's fine. She loves me. Look at all the feathers in her hair. At least that's a kind of cool thing. I just don't think her design is very interesting. Maybe it's a bit too basic for me. Oh no, it's beeping. A monster's gonna attack her? What the fuck is the jade? Fucking walls are gonna attack her? Oh my god, it was a monster! No, it's not here. What are you talking about? Oh, thank you. Oh. Die. Fuck you, get behind it. What a loser! It's a shield-based enemy that doesn't have any fucking other attackers. You'd have. Wait, what the fuck? Did it just kill me? What just happened? What? What? Am I dead? Oh no, it's just being attacked again. Oh, okay, so it's just like I can't beat it type situation. Bro, that thing's slow as fuck. How did it corner you? Like legit, how did that stupid fucking slow as fuck golem corner you? What are you talking about? It's so obviously there. Like, come on, bro. Come on, at least have her chased by smaller ones as well. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Well, I guess like she. Oh, no, okay, fair. She's distracting it to take it away from her friend. Understandable. Damn, she's gonna die. Oh my god, she's got brain damage? This is not gonna help her situation. Why is she hearing people making grunting noises? Oh my god. Yang Yang, what are you tuning into in the middle of a fight? Yang Yang, I wish you didn't have that undershirt. I could have looked down your top just then. Okay, she's about to get... Is it frozen? Has time been paused? Oh, she's looking at... Okay. Okay. Paragon. Who is this lady? Wait, no. Oh, she's... Wait, is she the lady I've seen people making art of? So, like, she's seeing the history? So the robots went crazy. Some people ran away. Yeah, what the fuck's going on with you? Are you having brain damage? Are you about to die, Yang Yang? A bird can't save you. It's a bird. Wait, no, the bird fucking did. Wait. Damn, bro. A single fucking shot from your pistol stopped that thing from doing a swing through? Oh, this is when she met the other girl, probably. I mean, some of the elements there aren't too convincing, but let's not go too deep on it. Whenever a new area or this is a new patch. Okay, this isn't. It's still practically 3.0, but I kind of feel like this is a new patch. So I kind of want to give it its time, you know? Even though technically it's just still in the 3 area. I want to give it its time. Sure, it was a very stupid chase scene, but then when we justify it that she was trying to lead it away from going back and finding her other friend, but which doesn't make sense since she sent her off in a spooky ghost thing, which you didn't see, but I saw earlier. A little confusing. Okay, she's in a water place now. What's going on? What the hell? Is she having a nightmare? What? Oh my god, she's alive. So this is like the story she experienced when she was in here. It's because you're bad people, and the Sentinels decided to say fuck y'all.
先ほども申し上げた通り、今は祭司様と一切連絡が取れないのです。
That's because it's dead.
私は。
Okay, probably not. Knowing this thing, it's been trapped by the Fractius, who have an evil plan to manipulate it to, like, be a Theoden resonator. Yeah, where the fuck are? Oh, it's the stupid robot bed. It's a robot bed, that's what it is. Bye-bye, robot bed. Oh, I can move. Damn. Why am I on a bed that looks like something that should belong in, like, I don't know, some sort of porno? Welcome to China, everyone. See, look at the design. I mean, the feathers are interesting. But, like, man, it's just a simple. What's this? Still haven't learned the song from last time. Grandpa said he's gonna hire a musician and teach me. I'm kind of over it. I should thank him so he doesn't waste his money. So it's huge and impressive. So much food and stuff. I saw someone flying in the sky on a sword. Was that a real transcendent? See, that's how we know we're in sword fantasy. Flying on swords. This straight up cultivation. This is cultivation sword fantasy. Duzhong. It's probably wrong. Taught me a few moves today. I said I'm a natural. I think I do. Swinging swords and spears way more fun than playing with the... I don't know what that is. If we can get into the mystery war, I would like to make Grandpa proud. The exams are out. The examiner said my results are good enough to work for the city branch. I've been there once. Is it different from Zifang? I'm not sure how I feel about it. Moving home would be fun. Grandpa and the others want to go for take care of him. He needs to take care of his kid. Any kids of your own? I him all he's had. It's a lot to take in and need more think. And the tactic just pushed me off that club. I thought I was there for sure, but I can't believe it became a resonator. Controlling the wind is actually kind of handy. Just one thing. Why did my tactic mark have to appear in the back of my neck? Can't even see it. So... this is like, maybe this is the girl who's like the soldier girl's place? Damn, if this is her place, oh, she's got like a spear, so it might be her place. She rich. This fucking place is amazing. Man, I'd fucking, yeah, it's very China. Very China. But I think this is better than Jinzhou. More China than Jinzhou. This is more traditional sword fantasy. Look, oh, I can't go out the window. Damn it! It's an actual window, even though it's supposedly nothing there. There doesn't seem to be glass there, but whatever. I'll live with it. Okay. I am the leave. Okay, so it's actually just a little instance thing. It's not a house in the middle of nowhere. Cute house, though. Design-wise, I think I like the design of this area more than I like the design of, definitely more than Jinzhou. I think I like this area more than the Star Torch School. The Star Torch School is okay, but like, I don't know. I'm liking the more like fanciness of this area a bit more. It's a bit better than the kind of like weird tech mix they tried to go for, like more sterile tech mix they tried to go for in Jinzhou. Okay. That's the girl we were talking to, I'm guessing? Hello. And she's the one who wanted to work for her grandpa. Oh my god, I almost overclocked. No, your name is Liangyu. Shut the fuck up, Liangyu. I'm gonna call you Gyu from now on. It's just easier for me. This is the Ling village at the foot of the eastern Zhuan? I think I might have got that one right, actually. Peaks, most here are locals. I'm the character who was meant to die in chapter 1. I'm here because I got lost, and I'm fighting the puppets because they tried to murder me.
私はヤンヤン。今週予期の東博です。今週で起きている行方不明事件の調査を仲間と手がかりを追って無屈を抜けたところ。
Man, you'd think that the cities would have such like interconnected like radio systems or whatever that they would notice when one of the entire cities goes completely fucking dark. But I guess they don't have satellites. Since, you know, space doesn't work here.
残像の出現。今週はまだこの事態を把握しておらず、無州本部からも応答がない。
何が起きているのですか？私の知る限り、ここの機械は
It's because Skynet. Someone asked them.
なぜ突然人を襲い始めた
You
ん
know
でしょ
what?
う
You know what? They probably were like ChatGPT. They were asked to roleplay one too many disgusting fetishes, and they were like, you know what? You guys don't deserve to live. Fuck y'all. No more role-playing your goddamn deep fetishes. Damn, Jesus. Okay, Yu gives Yang Yang a brief counter offense. Thank you, Yu. Very cool.
機械が
I like the long, like, she's got the feather thing as well. It's an interesting thing, like I guess, like, they don't really go into it in a lot of gacha games, but she must be a different race or something, right? Like a bird person?
本来罪のない民を傷つくんだが、もし誰かが機械を操って騒動を起こしたとしたら、祭司様の知能に侵入し、書き換えられるほどの技術を持つ者がいることになる。
Yeah, someone probably just put in a fucking, like a virus. Someone virused it. The Fractious! Oh my god, it's the Fractorious! Oh my god.
フラクトシデス。あの悪名高いテロ組織か。
Oh my god, is it the Fractorious? Or is it a very boring Theoden? That's the two questions that are coming by mind right now. I'm so prepared to be delivered the worst answer.
いや、あいつらを当てに作金堂？それは無州の気候術組織だ。無州の職人の半数近くが関わっていると言っても過言ではない。
Okay, so a second organization that makes robots? Maybe they got jealous and fucked with the Sentinels robots.
あそこは偏定の管轄外にある。上層部はめったに表に出てこない。何にせよ。民のすまないが、今週の行方不明事件については、こちらに何の報告も入っていない。
Yeah, I think you're in a bit of a situation where there's like the robots are going crazy and you're cut off from the rest of society. The robots probably killed the random people who went with. Don't worry, you. We're here for you. That wasn't on purpose. I want to grab her feathers. Like, whenever oh my god, I think I wouldn't be able to stop. I'd see the floating feather behind the hair and be like, I must touch. And then I'd get arrested for sexual assault. Okay, so basically we're gonna try and get all these people evacuated, but in the evacuation I'm gonna like... Oh man! Okay. Oh, that's the bird. This just keeps following me. That sound is really weird. Very pretty. Like a little water. How does it work though? Like, the city itself flies, but I guess this is just a village within the territory. This is not a flying part of the city, I guess? Or does this place fly as well? Okay, I really don't like the bird sound. Shut the fuck up. Go away. Go away. Go away. You rat. Alright. Look at their designs. It's not too bad. Have a look over here. Hello? Knock knock? Knock, knock. I'm putting my hand inside the door. Come on.
それじゃチュウは
申し訳ありません。我々の力不足で彼を連れて帰れませんでした。
Oh, shit.
どうかお気を確かに。
The die is dead. That's sad. Well, get fucked, I guess. Bro was just didn't lock in enough. Outfit. The outfits look, they're alright. Nothing wrong with them. Very China. Very China. Let's have a look over here. There's some different outfits. Okay, that's like a military outfit. Like a village girl outfit. Alright. Old man. Another random woman. Okay, is there going to be another thing in here where there'll be like, I'm sorry, but your son, he fell at the last second. He's dead, Jim. We tried to get him back, but he died.
どなたですか？急いでください。提言への指示で村の広場に全員集まることになっています。
They imagine they just say, no, I'm going to stay here.
そうでしたか。わかりました。
Ah, okay.
よく
Reasonable.
荷物をまとめなさい。源宝城に行くわよ。お城に行くの？じゃあ周おじさんに会いに行ってもいい？
Oh my god, the children.
おじさんに迷惑をかけちゃダメよ。あの人はとても。
Alright, so we got some more kids. So look at them kids. Why would I want to talk to the villager? We'll find out if it's worth it. Hello, village man. Oh, it was a cutscene. Or sort of. God, it's so annoying.
お嬢ちゃん、これはあんたの良縁かい？まるで生きとるみたいに成功じゃな。一目で腕のいい職人が
I
作った
don't
もの
know
だとわ
whose
か
it
るわ
is.
い。
He just shows up.
良縁。それがあなたの名前なのですね。
Yang Yang is so uninteresting, it hurts.
いえ、おじいさん。ただ、どういうわけか、この子が私をあちこちに案内しようとしてくれているようで。
ほう、それは面白い。お嬢ちゃん、髪の先に羽が混じり、額に温痕があるとは、共鳴者じゃな。もしかするとこの良縁は霊性を
A
宿しておっ
remnant
て
creature said to carry
あんた
human
を
feelings
古
and
の
messages
源
once
霊
left
弱
in
と
the
見間
lands.
違え
When
ておるの
extinct
か
during
も
the
しれん
fortress and gorges
の。
will honor it arsons built mechanical limitations. So the bird actually died and they just made mechanical
限
limitations.
定尺。
Huh. It's kind of
す
neat.
みません、おじいさん。
Very odd way to do your
私は外から来たもの
conserving, but
な
if
の
they
で
all died, what are you supposed to
そ
do?
の限定尺について教えていただけませんか？
I mean, I noticed that there was he's like, bro, you've got like feathers in your hair. That's so cool. I thought he was gonna tell me what race she was. Was she like a special kind of race with feathers in her hair? But
あんたのよ
no.
うなよそ者はおろか、地元の若者でさえ源霊弱の伝説には興味を持たんからな。ずっと昔、ここが無州の属地になる前
Long
の
before
こ
these lands
と
were
じゃ。
claimed on the Mushoku,
当
a
時の
flock
源宝
of
地界には
spirit
霊
birds
長
were
たち
held.
が住んでおった。透き通るよう
Ah,
な
spirit
青い
birds.
体に黒い羽。
In a lot of like sword fantasy, like spirit animals are like powerful beasts and stuff, and like shit like that. They're like, powerful spirit level. And it's like spirit was like a level or something half the time. Or like how dangerous something is, how powerful it is.
心を通わせる力を持ってお
The
っ
land
た
was cruel and very few people
当時
trusted
の
to
こ
their
こは
choice.
険しい山道ばかりでな。人々はあの鳥に思いを託し、遠くの誰かへ気持ちを
Okay,
じ
so
ゃ
it's a
が、悲しいことに200年前のあの戦で源宝地界は激しい戦火にさらされ、
Because there was a war
200
200
年
years.
前、本州が築かれるきっかけとなった人
Fortress
間
and
の駅
gorge.
のことですね。
Large scale Walker simultaneously in the gorge, spirits and Yuan fortress aimed at preventing the spread of technical discord. Outbreak from Northfall Barrens into Huanglong via the land of Zhaofang. Following the war, Jinzhou was formally established. Yuan fortress ultimately destroyed during the war, and Xingnuo holds later constructed upon its ruins. Okay, so there was a big war against some discords. Gotcha. Gotcha. I wish the war was against someone that actually wasn't just like an evil monster. That'd be more interesting. For example, if there was an empire here, it'd be interesting, for example, if there was like an empire here that like perhaps like tried to, in a war against Minzo, like they were doing some stuff and like they embraced some crazy technology and shit and like maybe went crazy and like ultimately got destroyed in the war, but you know, that'd be more interesting. I just don't like the war against like it's an evil monster with no real interesting element bores me. War against some sort of nation that was overrun and then claimed would be kind of fun. But I suppose we can't have the China nation allegory nation doing a war of conquest, can we? Not against another group. Like it has to be a war. It has to be a war against monsters that aren't people. Otherwise, whew, you know, there's probably a commissar standing inside the writing room for Kuro Games that wouldn't let that one pass. Little robot helped you out. Gotcha. I don't know why it was so long. I don't want to have to talk to more people. Oh, fuck it. I'll give it a chance. Alright, we're good. Okay, so one of the missing people actually came through here? Alright, they could have just got caught up in like the thing then. He'd already heard it at first light, not...
村はこんなことになっちゃったし、父さんが戻ってくるのも難しいかな。お芝居の続き、もっと聞きたかったけど。彼女は父さんの身に起きたことでもこれで。今週の人たちが
Yeah, they all vanished here. I mean, like, is there a big shock? There was fucking... The robots went crazy. I don't know if it's that shocking. Alright, knock on door. Come on, stop being so nervous. Knock louder. Just bonk on that fucking wall. Alright, no one's here. Alright. Oh, lady. Hello, lady. Okay. This very sad woman. Look, her face. Very sad. Very sad. Honestly, was it that hard? Like, I know, like, they expected to be, like, looking from this direction, but, like, was it that hard to not make her, like, have a, like, just turn the smile upside down? That's why you need to make a good base for your NPCs that you can mod. Zenless Zone Zero did a good job of it, but, yeah, I think other gacha games should probably catch on. Lady, you gotta turn to someone to talking to him. Don't be rude. Alright, so I gotta go find Child. Child. I'm gonna go look for the kid. No, I fought one giant one and it pushed me off a fucking bridge almost. I mean, cliff. That's okay.
いえ、それほどでもありません。先ほど戦った残像はまるで訓練された兵士のように無駄がなく、とても素早い相手でした。
Wait, did I fight? Oh yeah, I did.
外に出かける個体とは別物です。
Yeah.
この200年間、原宝城の宮廷は残像を相当してきた。あいつらは歴代の低幻影や機械の目をかいくぐって生き延びた。
Anything to survive the order pirates and the generations.
狡猾で凶暴な奴らばかりさ。
So basically, by evolution, they've essentially just left the smart ones. I mean, that just means you didn't try hard enough to kill them all and you let them breed, you fucking idiots.
俺たち低原
I don't
兵
think they breed
は
though.
あくまで補佐に過ぎん。あれほどの残像に短期で対抗できるのは低原兵長を除けば高原三期か神出鬼没の鎮元式様くらいのものだろう。
Elusive Paragon.
だが機械が反乱を起こした今、鎮元式は宮廷に
Of the
閉じ込めら
triad
れ
only linger
高原三
remains.
期は
Even
両
if we
た
retreat
だ
to the
一
hold,
人。
we'll not be able to stop its coming.
それは
慰めはいい。覚悟はとうに決めている。
Yeah, I mean, you've been like sitting on your ass though. You've just been using robots to do everything, haven't you?
今週の戦友よ。よければ両羽のことを気にかけて
Why? What's wrong with Gyu? Why don't you look after Gyu?
あいつは才能に恵まれているがまだ若い。普段は
In
三
most
期の
days, the
他
other
の
two
二人が
watchers kept her
妹のように可
under
愛が
their
っていて
wing
な。
like older brother and sister, but
あ
she
いつ
saw
もあ
them.
の二人を
Oh, and they
本当
fucking
の
died.
兄弟のように慕ってたんだ。戦場に涙は無用だが、あの二人の死があいつにとってどれほどの衝撃か。俺たちには痛いほどわかるんだ。
I like the kind of visual element of that, like not showing the face, but like having it like a
部隊を
kind
率
of
いる者は
like a
兵
shadowy
の前
thing.
で弱みを見せてはならない。両羽は気が強いから、きっとその悲しみを一人で飲み込もうとするだろう。
Fair enough.
あんたはあいつと年も近いし、低原への人間でもない。もしかしたら、あんたになら心を開くかもしれない。
I don't know if it's that time though. All the robots went crazy when we were evacuating to the main city. I don't know if it's time to have a heart to heart with the girls. Don't worry, we'll have a me and the girls will have a powwow later on, where we'll just sit down and hash it all out, talk about our fifis. But that'll come after we get to the fucking city, I guess.
当たり前さ。あいつは早くに両親を亡くしてな。とにかく。
So she's the village orphan they all looked after. Oh, he did the China thing with his hands. Very China. What am I doing now?
あの制限と
制限。
Oh, I could ask. I'm talking to him while he's over
正
there.
規の弟だが少し前。
Tried to sneak your tents a little while, but he's meant to do
見張
drum
り
now.
につまみだ。
そうでしたか。
Okay, so he's in the shrine.
私をどこかへ案内しようと。
Shut up, bird. I'm not following you.
ついて行ってみましょう。
No, I'm following the fucking other thing. Where's the kid? What are you doing down here? You playing hide and fucking seek? Stop playing hide and seek. You little bastard. You're gonna get left behind. And then we'll find your corpse here like 6 months later.
なんでここがわかったんだ
Because
お
you're...
願いだここにいることはお姉ちゃんに内緒にして
Why?
僕は指導に行かなくちゃいけないんだあそこには剣が置いてあるはずだから
Okay, there's a
そ
sword.
の
What?
剣さえあれば僕だって
Okay, so basically, local child wants to gain sword and use sword to defeat enemies. Wait, did he run away? Hey, come back here! Oh,
さっきの女性が探していたのは彼のお姉さんはまずは追いかけましょうか。
oh, his sister. Oh, yeah, so his sister fucking died? You know what? Fair enough. His sister just fucking died, so he's like, I gotta get a sword because I gotta murder. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, boy. You can get a sword. I believe in you. Let him get the sword. Let him go and fight. I think it'd be worth it. His sister died. Go off and fight. I believe in you, little boy. Get the sword, bro. Get that sword. There it is.
いっそ僕がこの剣で
Do it. Do it. I believe in you. No, what are you doing? Don't stop him.
その剣には歯がついています。
Nah, he's gonna be safe. Look at
放っ
him.
ておいて僕が機械と残像を倒してお姉ちゃんの敵を撃つんだ
Oh my god, what is touching the sword do? What? What? Is Yang Yang got some sort of memory
どう
ability?
してそんな無茶をあの子はまだ3歳なのよあんたまで軍に入ったら
Is that her mum?
ごめん
Oh.
ね、お母さん。私
My
もう決めたから。
husband
この
never
父親は帰ってこなかった。
and Zungbok sword that was slain by
彼
Tekken's
が雲稜谷で残像に殺されたことは
in
元霊が教えてくれた。
Okay, so he's dead. So this is the mother? Damn, she's stacked.
敵も撃てないまま
But isn't that the same lady
彼
as
と誓った
before?
愛を口にはできない。彼が半生をかけて守り書き続けたこの場所を
So she married a painter.
残像に踏み
The
にじられる
painter
まま
then
には
goes
してお
off
け
to
ない
war
し
and fucking dies. This.
ムシュへ行ってこの楽器を質に入れてきて少しはお金になるはずだから
So she sold off.
二人この戦争が終わったら私必ずムシュまで二人を
I'm guessing she didn't return.
これから何が起きるかあなたには分かってるの
But I thought the birds were all dead.
なら
I'm a little lost.
逃げた方がいい何も持っていかない
Girlie's a mother and a wife. Oh my god. She's a mother wife. Normal thing actually, to be honest. Is she? I thought she was just some like, you know, random normal girl, but I guess she's also got a, I guess, but wait, no, her outfit's a little different. Is this going to be like her mother who died in like a fight? Or is this actually her? That's the question. No, actually it's not her. Because there's question mark, question mark. If it was Gyu, it would have told us it was Gyu. So this is not Gyu.
飛んで間もなく深淵に変わる
But it was like 100 years ago that the birds all died. The sword looks kind of fucked up. Okay, now she looks sad. That's a lot better face than the one that she had before. She's like, I'm mildly happy about this. Your big sister or your big fucking mother or whatever fucking died in battle, so... Yeah, well, Yang Yang's like going around experiencing fucking visions and shit. She's like, what the fuck's going on? She's all confused and shit. She's like, what the hell? I just saw some fucking spooky shit. It's very scary. I can't believe they implied that a woman had sex with a man and had a child. That's so gross. How dare they imply that there wasn't the rover?
村長さん、お聞きしたいのですが、ここに備えられている剣は
It'll be her mum's.
ただの無名の剣じゃよ。無名だからこそ、あの戦いに身を投じた全ての将兵の象徴なんじゃ。
Okay, so this is like the Shrine of the Forgotten Soldier type thing.
200年前、この原宝地界で運命の駅が起きた。無州から大勢の兵が送られただけでなく、地元の若者たちも故郷を守るために自ら武器を手に取っても。
Yay, war! I love war!
その頃、わしは生まれておらんかったが、長老たちから凄惨さは聞かされておる。空まで血で赤く染まるほどの戦でな。
Would have been more interesting if it was fighting actual people, but I guess it's alright.
当時の戦場から拾われたものじゃ。誰のものかはわからんが、一つ言えるのは、これを振るったものは間違いなく、この地のために命を捧げた。
So like that girl in the dream died. And that's her sword. And she looks just suspiciously like that other girl.
無州へ避難していた原宝の人々が少しずつ故郷へ戻ってきてな。この指導も英霊たちを祀るために建てられたものなんじゃよ。
Well, it is a pretty rusty sword. In the fucking weather, it'd be ruined. But why does she look so much like... Yeah, I mean, Yang Yang's been like, fucking, when did I unlock the ability to see cutscenes from, like, ages ago? What's going on here? Is the bird talking? I don't think the bird's talking. Do I have to talk to the old man? I don't want to. But let's talk to the kid. You gonna... Oh, let's get a cutscene. I was gonna say, a kid gonna murder it. No! True, true, little boy. Get that sword.
あなたは武術を習ったことがありますか？自分より何倍も強い敵と戦う方法を知っていますか？今のあなたにお姉さんの仇が撃てますか？
True, no, fuck you, Yang Yang. Let the boy have a gun. Just give him a gun instead. He can still do it. Yeah, bro, see, he already knows. Everyone knows. You just give a kid a gun, he'll be fine.
低減兵でした。きっととても強い人だったはずです。
Nah, Yang Yang, you're just a bitch. You are bitch, Yang Yang. Let the little boy, give the little boy a kitchen knife and send him off to war. Stop taking away his vengeance. Aha, boy. Little boy, your sister's dead.
今あなたの隣にいるお姉さんはどうするのですか？彼女のことはあなたが守らなくていいのですか？僕は
Okay, I don't like how they see, like, he should not be smiling. Just, the ability to change the NPC faces would be so fucking useful for this game.
彼女のそばにいてあげてください。みんなが集まっている。
Just as long as he's not smiling, things would be way better.
僕のお姉ちゃんと同じ軍人なの？
It's a minor thing, but it'd be
自
useful.
分を守れない人たちを守るために軍人になりました。
You're so boring, Yang Yang. Shut the fuck up. Go back to the little boy trying to kill himself to save your sister.
誰かを守る強さを身につけるには
Speaking of revenge, more not smile. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's an annoying little thing that I'm fucking pissed off by. Like, it's why I say Zenless Zone Zero. Of all gacha games I've played, Zenless Zone Zero really has cornered the market on making the NPCs look unique.
じゃあ今度僕にも教えてくれる？剣術を残像を倒せる剣術。
Look at that. Look at that. It's just, look at that smile. Like, my sister's dead. Ha 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 ha. Like, he should be, like, more desperate and, like, not be fucking smiling.
その代わりあなたも
Like, even if he smiles now after being told I'll look after my sister, like, what the actual fuck is going on with whatever. All right, little boy. I was gonna stab him, but it didn't work. All right, old man. What's up? Sup, old man?
あの子の気持ちも痛いほどわかる。普段からあの
Yeah,
戦
his
の
sister's dead.
記憶はすべて歴史の彼方へ消え去ったと思っておったが。
たとえそうだとしても
Okay.
まだ諦める時ではありません。
Yeah, we're not ready to give up.
できることを
Comes down what we can
最
do.
後まで精一杯やり遂げるだけです。
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go
少な
save
くとも
people.
今村長さん、この剣はただの象徴ではないはずです。決死の覚悟で生き抜く。
It may also give people the courage to walk forward, even in the face of death. Okay, I'm not sure why I was speaking like a Spanish person when we're playing a game that's supposed to be like China, but I couldn't help it.
打たれる言葉じゃな。お嬢さん。
Alright.
天お嬢さん。
Take the sword and pass it to.
聞いてはくれんか。
Alright. I'll give it back to Longhair.
攻めてくれば、ここは草木すら残らぬ焦土となろう。剣はただのものに過ぎんが、この地の大切な遺産じゃ。
You know, I was just thinking about like the other
わ
lady.
かりました、村長さん。
Alright, you give it to sword.
あんたの言う通りじゃ。ヤンヤンのお嬢さん。
Water puff
機
to
械
give to
は
Sentinel.
祭司様じゃが。これからは我々自身で。
Yeah, well, I mean, you were relying on robots for the whole time. Chinese, oh yes, I don't think it's Chinese regulation. That was on before the China regulations as well.
村長さんの頼みもありますし、りょうさんに会いに行きましょう。
That comes up just after playing 3 hours. It's also when I'm... Wait, who's singing? Huh? It's nice singing though. I like it. Maybe because it's not in English for once. The English singing sucks. Oh, she's singing. The soldier girl's singing. Gyu. Sup, Gyu?
誰だ？
It's me. Oh, her mark's on the back of her neck, so she can't see it.
あなたか。
Like she said in the note.
私に何か用か。
I like her design. She
石
feels
膏は戻
she's
って
cute.
ないが、もうこれ以上は待てない。 村人たちが集合したら出発する。
Fair enough.
先ほど村長さんにお会いしました。この件を
They really shouldn't have put it out in the open. It was probably going to get rusty from that. This...
ケン、こんな時にケンの心配をしてる余裕はない。道中は危ない。人の命を守るだけで精一杯だ。ケンなんかに構ってる場合じゃない。
I mean, she's right, but she'll probably take it anyway.
それならこの件はひとまず私が預かりますね。
Fair enough, Yang Yang. Oh my god, we can see her underwear. 10 out of 10. Perfect ankle. Thank you, Kuro Games. You know exactly what we want to see. Is anyone going to mention why she looked exactly like the woman in the dream? Or is that going to come up?
休む部屋まで用意してくださって。
気にするな。私は村にずっと帰ってなかったから、どうせ空き家だったんだ。
あの家、りょうさんのご自宅だったんですね。
She used to live here.
古い空き家だ。この村もじき残像に踏み荒らされて瓦礫の山になるだろうからな。
That would be awesome to see, to be honest. To see it get exploded. I'd love that. Good old explosion.
また何度でも立て直せる。だが、死んでしまった人は二度と戻ってこない。
Incorrect. The dead do come back to life. Just ask the rover. All she needs to do is use her magical ability to go back in time and change reality. It happened once, it can happen again. Unfortunately, the game will... Actually, no, quite fortunately, because that was a stupid fucking arc. We'll just simply forget about that. So don't worry. Rover, why have you not gone back in time to save literally everyone who's died ever? Fucking Rover, what a goddamn fucking greedy piece of shit. So I think in this is the flashback. So she said that she got lost in like protecting another character while they were evacuating the kids and the families. So some... I like Yu. She's cute. She wants to like focus on her job, and she's got a whole thing about like she wants to like, and her friends just died, and the people that cared about her died, but she still like holds it together and shit because, you know, she's at war. This ain't the time, Yang Yang. If you gotta bring up shit like fucking, let's have a Yang Yang. We're in wartime. I don't think it's time to have a powwow about how much you want to fuck the rover with the nearest woman who would listen to you. True. It's not that, yeah, like it's war. Okay.
ですが、りょうさん、私たちは軍人です。果たすべき責務がある以上、感情に足を取られている場合ではありません。
Correct. Then why are we talking? We're soldiers. I don't understand. What? What's this? What's this bullshit? I don't understand why my forte allows me to catch messages the wind carries from far away. What is... okay.
役に立ちます。誰も気に留めないような場所で誰かが助けを求めていることに気づけますから。
Oh, that's how she found the rover.
ただ、時々それが辛くなることもあるんです。
What the hell, Yang Yang? Why have you got a personality for once in your life? What the fuck? This is the first time Yang... Alright, alert everyone. The first time ever in the history of Wuthering Waves that Yang Yang has had any sort of personality attached to her ever. Big deal. This is a big deal. I want everyone to just understand this is a big fucking deal. Yang Yang has been nothing but sweet, cute, always happy, always, let's do the best we can. Rover, I believe in you. I'm gonna help other people. Also, my tits are big. Not really, though. Her design's kind of mid, to be honest. Mid-design. Oh, okay, so this is why she sees like the spooky stuff. Okay, so it's not just it's like her ability is kind of a bit more weird. It's not just current things. So basically she hears stuff from like past stuff as well if she's a bit close. It's a bit weird though. It's almost like a memory-based ability rather than wind. But I guess if like we're thinking about our powers in a more like abstract way, then it kind of fits. Oh, then one of her friends are dead. Oh, she knows how she's feeling sad and stuff because, you know, her friends died. But she says, but she's a soldier. Is she gonna say something like, I gotta carry on? Oh my god, dead man! The tear effects are nice. It's nice. That's an improvement. That's a straight improvement. I mean, look at them. They're NPC design. I'm sorry, they were just doomed to die. I'm sorry, girl. Even if you're not rollable, you're well more designed than them, and you're cute. In fact, you're designed close enough to be a rollable character, essentially, even if you're not. Lock in, girl. You're a soldier. Stop crying. I know that Yang Yang basically forced her into this position, but I would have waited. Maybe wait till everyone's safe. Soldiers are really good. All you had to do... No, Yang Yang, this is what advice you have to give to a soldier. Just lock it in. Don't say anything to anyone. Drink alcohol. Go on another tour of Iraq. Throw shit at walls. Go to bars. Just avoid home. And just wake up in the middle of the night in the middle of a sweat and don't tell anyone about anything. Just do that and it's fine. Possibly was married and had a kid. No, we proved that she wasn't. We proved that she wasn't. But you are true. That would mean she's unrollable. They never point this out, but like, how stupid is it that a character that is like, a lot of these, obviously all these girls are extraordinarily hot, and you're like, how none of them had a romantic interest ever? But here's the big one that really like gets me. The characters that are supposedly like hundreds or thousands of years old, and they look like supermodels, and you're just sitting there going, you're telling me that no one hit that? You're telling me that they didn't go, damn girl, I'm fine, I'm gonna go get myself a hot boy or a hot girl? Come on. Now that's the true stretching of disbelief, that any of these supermodel looking motherfuckers could ever look at you like not have children and or be married already, especially the ones that are like supposedly thousands of years old. Honestly, I would really appreciate a story with Rover having like a romantic interest that like once it happened. I think it would be nice. Even though I know it would fall apart, I'd enjoy it just because I think it'd be different. Not saying I want it to happen and that it would be done perfectly, but the idea of Rover having like an actual romantic history that she doesn't know about or he doesn't know about would be quite interesting to me personally. I know they can't really do it for a lot of reasons, but I'd enjoy it. What are the kids? What are they? Oh, geez, oh, this is the villagers. Oh, look how happy they look. She's basically saying I'm letting her unwind before they go to war again. The battle of... Oh, that's... No, shut the fuck up. You don't remember that. That fight was in chapter 1, I'm pretty sure, and that sucked. Shut the fuck up, Yang Yang. That was the worst part of that. No. No, we won that fight because Rove was the protagonist. Yeah, for me. It was me. Damn straight. No, I will be here all the time. Literally. Literally every time. I'm the main character. I have to be involved. Rover will be here, Yang Yang. But I appreciate this. I'm going to say it. I appreciate this. They're trying to give Yang Yang the most fucking vanilla of vanilla. They're trying to give her a personality. Congratulations. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. Okay, so she has a desire to be better and not be left behind. It's small, it's minor, but it's something. The only thing I can do is look at the bed. Make out with this other girl for no reason. Yeah, you gotta follow it up. So basically she was just like the shadow of that handshake looked fucking awful. Oh my god, that looks so bad. Holy shit. You said they tried. Did Kuro succeed? That remains to be seen because the story is still ongoing. However, I appreciate they're trying. Okay. Usually when, for example, when they try to give Rover, the hand, the whole like new personality and like actual depth to her, it doesn't work because they've fumbled it so much and they've shown so much of her personality already, as stupid and dumb as it is. But with Yang Yang, she benefits from two major things. One, Yang Yang never had a real personality. They never went deep into her lore, her backstory, none of that happened. They didn't put any effort in. So they have a blank slate to work with, so it can do whatever they want. And two, it was chapter 1, and I've forgotten all about chapter 1 already because I scrubbed it from my mind. So if they did do anything with it, I've already forgotten about it. But I'm more shocked by the fact that they tried to do that shadow hand grab, and it looked like someone using two models in fucking, Blender or Gmod and just like slapping them together. That was the most cringe ass shit I've ever seen. Holy shit. Oh yeah, you were singing the song. I liked the song. It was pretty good. Oh god, you had a mother? Like a woman who kissed a man? Oh fucking bitch. I'm sorry. This is a gacha game. Get your goddamn whore mother out. I'm sorry. I'd accept scissoring. Scissoring is an important part of how the story is pressed forward. Look, they're sad, haha. You're gonna lose your village. And you're gonna... I mean, it is a nice looking village, if we're being honest. Better than half the places I've lived in my life. Good lord knows that. It sucks that I'm not an immortal, because if I was an immortal, I'd probably go and live in every... What? What? Oh, because she has the ability to see into the fucking thing, so she knows the rest of the song. Right? Oh my god, China song. At least it's not fucking English, so it's super cringe. You're all gonna die and your village is gonna break, but at least this sad song is happening. China song. And then Tactic Discord shows up and like beheads those children. Like just, oh god, oh what I would love to see that. But she's a little song, sad thing. They're doing an okay job. Oh, they're doing an okay job of building up Yang Yang as an actual character.
少しでも穏やかになればと思ったんです。
Nah, it made me just want to see them all explode. Why does this woman's face look so weird? She's a very handsome woman. Oh my god, and then everyone stood up and clapped. Okay, I'm being mean. It was a nice song. Look at how the pretty girl sings. Now rage against the dying of the light. If they really did that, if they really did like went in and went more hard on stuff like that, I'd really vibe it. I think something that I think Wuthering Waves could do a lot of is humanity stands against like the power of humanity stuff that they try to do is always kind of mid and boring. I like the idea of power of humanity where it's like grit through the pain, you're losing your arm, your eyes are burning out, and you're still like, fuck you, humanity first. I like that vibe, whereas Wuthering Waves likes to go down the vibe of, we're all here for you, we're all together, we're working as one, and I'm like, yeah, Indomitable Human Spirit. I like the Indomitable Human Spirit. Also, Gyu's kind of cute. I'm kind of vibing her. I don't know if she's not, even if she's not rollable, she's on my radar. Okay, so now we're gonna like die or something, or like, cause this is a flashback, so we gotta like get separated or whatever, and she's gonna be like thrown against to the wolves. It doesn't look like everyone's too upset. They're all like just wandering about, like, oh, we're all gonna be evacuated. Like, no, I don't give a fuck. See what I would have done. Wait, what's going on here? This is a cutscene. Oh, the autopilot. Oh my god, the puppets are coming! And this is the thing that she tries to distract. Fair enough. Codex the garrison camp said that we went to siege you once you arrive, the gods arrive. Cool. Alright. Okay. Now what I was gonna say is what I was gonna say is that I would have made it so like this was like a World War I village type shit. There would be like the opening part of this would be like soldiers rushing towards a front in the distance, and you'd see flashes in the distance and like in the far distance and explosions. The city would be at night time, and like everyone would be scared as they're gathering together, and she's gathering them all here instead of this peaceful cute village. I would probably have it like brutal, the front line's only like 2 or 3 kilometers away, and like they're gonna break soon and we need to evacuate this village. That's the kind of shit that I would be playing at, rather than like, the city in the village is a wonderful time. I don't know, I just like it. I don't know, but it is nice. I'll give it that. It is nice. I want more edge. Not like edgy, but more edge to some of these narrative stories I like. Though, so far though, as we are gonna wrap up here just for now, I will say I like what they've done so far. Minor things aside, new areas, okay. We're starting off, obviously we've got the mystery box, what's going on in the area, who fucked with the robots, who are these other characters being mentioned. That's all fine. I like it so far. We'll have to see where it ends up going. But that's for tomorrow. So thank you for hanging out. I enjoy your company, and I hope that you enjoy mine. So thanks for watching, thanks for chilling, and I'll see you in the next one. Stop talking, Yang Yang! Women shouldn't talk!